sustained DPS.
See how much more drag this puts on my PC.
That is not a Conqueror and Aatrox, though. How do you feel
What?
about that one, Skippy?
Did he not change his runes?
He has.
Or is he just...
It looks like he
Wait.
doesn't change his runes because he has Grasp on Aatrox.
No, he did. He did change his runes. He did change his runes.
But he's
Last time
Grasp.
He was a Shen, right?
Yeah, he had Grasp on Shen.
Yeah, but he had precision secondary.
Alright. That's
Looking to out-sustain the Mord.
Interesting.
With
Grasp.
Your Aatrox, you have your E.
No. I need Grasp.
Matt, I'm plugging my.
I'm interested to see how this works out. But I'm expecting it to work out as well as Loki always going like...
I'm not sure what happened to your mic, but it just spaghetti's out all the time now.
I don't know either.
Okay.
I need to reconnect.
It's
I don't
made of
see shit.
spaghetti.
I am now recording. It seems like it shouldn't be too much of a drag on my PC, but we should be fine.
This Grasp on Aatrox is like going fleet forward and ripping. I'm confused by it.
Hey, are you adding shadowy figure?
Should be. I'm really confused by this.
Imagine a D1 getting smashed by a plat one. Holy, we're getting fights on multiple fronts here.
Were you not recording the whole time?
Well, no, it was just stream. I didn't know I needed to record. Leave me alone, man, alright? I'm new to this.
Captain, by the way.
I'm an 80 carry, not a streamer. Alright, so... I feel like you got pretty ideal team comp for InBloom. Honestly, we have really strong lanes. A strong bot, strong top, strong mid.
And hard scaling.
Yeah, really good scaling on everybody on their team. You're lacking a lot of engage other than...
Ooh, nice
the
hook.
hook.
Nice hook here.
Yeah, that's the counter engage you got to watch out for though.
Yeah, Zach also took W first, so he didn't take Q for the initial burst.
It does.
Oh, the level 2 gang from Jarvan. And they're looking at the Nautilus. Oh, wait!
Saving the flash? Nice. Didn't burn any sums. Zach's gonna have to burn his TP here, but... Max.
Aatrox is
Oh,
a little in
Aatrox
trouble
losing
here.
the...
Aatrox is learning way to
Double
walk
two
into Mordekaiser's passive. With Grasp.
U and W when, or U and O when you can. Void.
You know. I don't know why Zach doesn't back in TP here to health, but... It seems kind of greedy out of him, no health. In lane against a TK, that could really... Oh, Loki in trouble here. Oh, dodging that.
Missing the Q.
Immediately flash.
The fancy feet.
Yeah.
Alright.
Zach deciding to
Zach,
stay here.
Yeah. He really needs to back in TP. Is he going to decide to finally do it? No.
Juicy Boy finding Tree Bro in the jungle. He needs to level up and gets the smite as well in the blue buff.
Oh, it's here though.
Now got a
Oh,
It's
he moved
over
the
the
wall.
wall,
They
but
gotta
might be
get
able
out.
to get the escape from Azir.
Wait, are they going to turn here? They could totally turn here.
Yeah, they can kill
Yeah.
the Corky.
Oh!
Gonna
might
pop
get the-
blast
yep.
cone and get
Oh,
just-
Kanto's flashed away just in case from the Lee Sin. Well, Lee Sin flashed too. He flashed too.
Wait, did Lee Sin miss the flash Q?
Yeah, he missed the flash Q because Kanto's flashed. So, Juicy Boy. Getting it out there. We really need to... Well, honestly, you can kind of sit back if you're in Bloom right now. Oh, great trade for the Aatrox there.
Yeah, imagine if you had Conqueror.
Imagine if he had Conqueror. Jeez.
Dude, that grass, it was all the grass there.
Oh,
Yeah,
completely.
my bad. Alright. Yeah, I'm a degenerate, sorry.
Yeah, get out of here. Me, the support player, knows much more about top lane matchups.
Yeah, are you in playoffs, Skippy? I think not.
Yeah, Skippy.
You don't know where you can fuck yourself.
Yeah. Remember Civil
What-
stole you at
what-
the beginning of the season?
Yeah, were you a big
Sure.
bandito with 0 wins?
Ooh! Wait, no, I think they got a win from an FF.
Oh, okay.
I love you, Civil. No.
Guys, I'm-
You're good at trash talking, but
Okay, Zach finally backed after he lost like 20 CS. Not 20, like
He
10. But
didn't need those CS. They
No.
weren't important to him.
not at all, clearly. Oh, delaying the
Oh.
pinch.
the BM.
A little bit of a noodle fight here.
No, that's really good. You'll delay his TP, or his TP, his base.
Hey,
Okay.
Colin,
What's up?
press I and click objective timers.
Was that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hella neat! Oh shit! Wait. How's it going now?
Robots, yeah.
Okay, cool.
And press I again.
Yay. Wait. Yeah, cool. Neat. That's neat. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, I just found it.
Wait, red buff's an objective?
Yeah, it's an
Yeah.
objective.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Lifting
it
the
is?
queue.
You're an objective.
Your mom's an objective.
What?
You're
All
right,
right,
she
that's
is.
a-
Wow. Wow, man.
Got him.
Don't make me come after something. I don't know.
Ooh. Looks like they're looking to dive the Mord before he hits 6.
Yeah, but he hits
It's a good
he's
time to dive in.
he hits 6 off this wave though, so you have to go now.
Yeah, but he doesn't have any shield. This is actually a good dive for them,
Going.
especially if Aatrox can get the reset.
Oh no, this is the
Right,
shield
Aatrox starts
and
with the
Yep,
Okay.
Aatrox gets the
Good.
reset.
And
And
Azir
Azir's just here for
yeah.
moral support.
I think he's
No,
just here to
trying
cover
bring
him.
the tower down.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Nautilus
might get the
rotated
tower
mid,
here.
so Corki's not getting anything mid lane
Well,
either.
Sivir can stay safe. They don't have a lot of engage to threaten her.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're either gonna get 4 plates top or the tower. They have 3 people, so it's gonna actually give it a lot of armor.
Should be able to get 3 plays.
Yeah, looks like that's all they're going
Yeah.
for.
And they
That's
traded nothing back on the map by White Lightning. Corki didn't get any auto attacks mid lane.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah,
going
and
on
that's an
bot lane
easy
either.
one-take gold lead already.
Really good macro moves coming out of here now. Juicy E-Boy showing that he doesn't need Rengar just to carry the early game. Dramatic noises. Bum bum bum. What?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know about that one, Coach. What? Oh no. Wait a second. What? Wow. Dude, imagine having Conqueror.
Wait, he's dead. Wait, hold up.
He's actually dead for overstaying.
Hey, dude, you didn't move.
Oh, wait. Why would you kick him away?
Oh my god, he's
Wait,
not dead.
I mean,
Oh,
he's dead.
oh
but-
no. Wait, is
Wait,
he
is
now?
he?
Is
Lucky could
No,
turn
no,
this,
he's
maybe.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have a W yet.
No.
That
no.
W's are really
There
long
it
cooldown,
is.
really.
Hey, look, who has
They are
Conqueror?
going to take the Ocean Drake off of that. But I think it's worth it to make sure that Mord does not dominate everything
I mean,
like he did the first game.
they tried to throw with Grasp, but they're making it up by getting him ahead.
There,
Yeah.
there's
Imagine having Conqueror.
they lured him into a false sense of security and then threw Lee Sin at him.
Like a bunch of times.
Yeah,
And now his ult's off cooldown, which is a really long ass cooldown. Really hard for the Mord to really do a whole lot here to the Aatrox.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Not looking good.
my computer couldn't handle me having it open, and so you guys have to tell me what's happening in chat.
nothing.
That's the thing someone said was Demon Monkey saying oof. That was like before the game started.
Big Monkey is. Oh shit!
Oh, the Corki coming in. Aatrox missing both Qs.
Third cube miss.
Third Q.
Rift.
Oh
And
no!
I don't think they're gonna be able to kill him.
No!
I mean, the dive is coming out, but
No! He's just gonna have to back here. Hey, doing what Zach should have done when he took that bad trade, backing immediately. Oh wait, never
Yeah, I
mind.
mean that's what you like to see. Aatrox pressing R and then heading nothing.
Never mind.
It's still living.
I lied. And Aatrox is staying.
The
Score
current
is
score
1-1.
is 1-1.
Thank you guys for covering chat.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Colin,
Oh,
you
this
should-
is.
You should. Oh,
Oh,
coming in.
good play.
Zero.
Aatrox coming out with your zero
You
stack.
can. Everyone is trapped inside the wall.
Oh wait,
But-
you killed your cat. You killed the Caitlyn.
wait.
Never mind.
He ate the
Oh!
Caitlyn and killed
Going
him.
for the.
This boy
Oh.
going for the.
Juicy Boy with the
Yeah.
hypey plays and
They might. Yeah, they
That's-
might have a Caitlyn here.
That should be
Yeah,
Caitlyn.
that
Never getting the moon
should.
speed.
Nope, that's heal.
Oh,
Oh.
So that's a kill burned.
Almost killing the Caitlyn here.
Yeah, Corky had to burn flash there at
That's
the
gonna
end
be
too.
another play too.
some more plates mid lane.
You got
Yeah,
three.
That's
plays.
really well played from Resinkin.
Mhm.
yeah, InBloom is
They're just faster
definitely
to the
taking
plays.
over the game. Yeah, and giving the Azir over to Rosinkin was a mistake.
A very poor. But what else do you ban though? It's kind of like a hard question. You leave the Rengar up for Juicy Boy to just completely take over the early game again, or do you give over that
It was-
hard flex pick?
They,
I think that you give over the Karma, honestly.
I
don't
mean, the
know.
Corki is a good lane matchup into the Azir, but
Nah,
No,
Havoc's karma is too good. You can't give that to Havoc. You'd have to first pick it, but then you leave Lux,
Yeah.
assuming they don't ban it. So it's like you're giving over so much power, even though. And I mean, you
Mordekaiser's
gave,
just having such a hard time with Aatrox too.
Yeah, so the issue is not the pick in lane. It's the fact that Rosinkin is so good at setting up those plays out of lane.
Mhm.
well, I mean, this is just White Lightning being completely off this different pages with each other. They're trying to
Gank here top. Looking for a play.
Dropping in the
Probably
play.
not gonna get too
Oh
much.
no.
We're gonna go for it here.
Oh no.
That's
Oh, Lisa is moving though. Oh, and a TP coming out of
Aatrox
Razikin.
might
Take
still
the
get
CC.
Mordekaiser here. Where Mordekaiser
Nope,
dead
actually,
though.
no.
Double
LT.
TP.
Sending him to the Shadow Realm.
He is definitely dead to the Shadow Realm, but
I'll
They're
trade
good.
I mean,
one
he's
for
dead
them,
now,
definitely
though.
gonna die for it.
But
Though.
they did use 2 TPs.
but the whole crew here.
Wait,
They're
Zach
probably gonna need a top tower.
Corki is
down.
finally in position to punish here, getting some plates mid lane.
2
but
plates mid.
bot lane's
Unless
slowly
looking to
slowing
cover
down.
it, yeah.
Although Christina's gonna get in a position here, you could possibly get 2 to 3 plates. This is a Caitlyn with a
But
BF and a
so-
pickaxe.
He's everyone on the map.
They're
Corky's
looking
in
to
a bad
collapse on the
spot.
Corki.
Oh! Oh!
Oh.
Oh!
Havoc going in
Oh, Tom
onto the
Kent's
Corky.
here to
The Tom
ruin.
Kent's saving the
He's
Corky,
gonna keep
but he
missing.
might be the sacrificial lamb. for
Nope,
it.
he is gonna
Zach
die.
might get-
the
yeah,
Corky
Zach.
gets cut off in his escape route. And there's no way this Tom Kent is
Yeah.
gonna be making it out the
Yeah,
line.
that's first tower top
That,
lane.
that's Herald.
Again,
Possibly.
Unicorn being right, completely on different pages here. White Lightning just looking like a different team from game 1 and 2.
Yeah. I think that they're just tilted, if I'm honest. After that last game, the way the Rengar messed with their head, now the Lee Sin doing it again, they're a lot of tilt on the other
I mean,
team.
Lee Sin just put pressure in one lane, and that's all that really needed to be done. He just kind of went top, got the Aatrox. Well, he basically got himself ahead. Razikin's gonna be able to get another plate here.
I mean, yeah.
What is that? 4, 5, 6, 8 plates?
Yeah, the
Loki's
Mordekaiser's dead here.
again.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
not having the greatest of games right now.
Oh, and they're gonna drop the Herald. They're gonna get 2 more plates here. Oh, Razikin misplay. Oh, he's gonna
They
get away.
keep- oh,
Just gonna, yeah, EOA.
it's out.
Yeah, but they got another 2 plates.
They're going to
2
look here to
plates.
take the second tower, and there's no one to stop them. They might be able to walk this all the way to the in hit.
Do they really want to
Wait,
trade this Drake for this? I guess this is the second ocean for Lightning. They're really willing to trade this tower for it.
Yeah, they. But InBloom
But I mean-
just opens up the entire top side of the map from this.
And for how far or for how hard White or InBloom can force things, Ocean Drakes isn't really gonna do much for him either.
Yeah, 5k gold, and it got a charge off. A 5k gold lead already here for InBloom in
They-
14 minutes.
They definitely played around the top side well too, making sure that Aatrox doesn't get behind Mordekaiser, so Aatrox can just match him pretty easily here, even with
Lag.
top crash.
Top trash ready.
He's definitely on suicide watch at this point.
Wait, no, that was Zach talking about snacks.
Yeah, I mean, this Jarvan has just been late to every play. And Juicy Boy's just there like 10 seconds ahead, and
It's predicting, and he's also starting the fight. It doesn't really look like Treebro is looking for like plays. He's just reacting to everything, which is a really poor way to start these to play this game, especially when he's the primary and only engaged with their team.
he had the one gang top lane where he was first, but they still traded that 1-for-1. So, and they lost a ton of power plates off it as well. And then it extended into their team getting caught out again. So I mean, there's really not a lot going for White Lightning here. They don't have the best of wave clear, and Azir can poke from a fairly safe range if he's not getting pulled by the mob, but
even right there,
trade
just
the
showing.
damage back.
Right, just showing like Mordekaiser gets a little bit down, and then Mordekaiser's out of the fight. Now half HP has to back. No, right now you should send he's already heading down to get the bot tower. Aatrox goes down, gets the bot tower. You have better wave clear right now.
Aatrox TP should be up in like 20, 30
looking for the
seconds.
flank here.
A TV
Jarvan
flank, but the
coming in,
Mordekaiser going in.
Just finds the lead
Can't
set.
quite get anything.
It just gets completely disengaged, and Aatrox just looks like he's moving up. I think he should just stay bot lane.
Yeah.
Right?
They might be able to
He's
hit the
going
mid.
back bot. Mord moving back down
Close
bot, but he
though.
doesn't have the TP anymore, and Aatrox's TP is almost back up.
And Siver's still here to wave clear, so.
Ooh.
Oh!
Razgan is
Did
nuked.
not need to stay there.
Just getting
Alcantos with the Q snipe.
Nicely done.
Nicely done. That was a really good pick there for Alcantos, getting a lot of power back.
Okay, I'm just giving away the free kill. Siver had the wave clear under control. There was no reason for Azir to be staying that late, but Lee Sin going in on Corki, but not going to find anything. Zach's got to be careful. This Corki does a lot of damage with Triforce.
Hit the first item power spike.
And because of that trades onto Corki, they're going to get mid tower off.
Yeah, they focus too much on those Raptors. They just let mid lane go.
I think Alcantos just stalled long enough. He's just kind of looking to buy time.
Yeah.
I mean, confirmed, Raptor's more important than mid lane.
Dude, gotta save that 50 gold over 150, right?
Gotta get those chicken nuggets, dude.
You leave my chickens alone. Don't steal my chickens. I've left games over less. Actually, no, that is the least I think I've ever left a game for. I'm pretty sure I came back though. So no, but White Lightning chip away at this gold lead. They were 5K ahead now? They're only 4. Yeah, it's a small crawl, but it's still a crawl.
Yeah, they do have these double oceans, but they would really prefer maybe mountains in this scenario.
I'd also like to point out how far ahead Christina is ahead in CS. It isn't as it translated into items yet, but it soon will be once she starts hitting like a truck.
Yeah, it's just going back now, picking up another Zeal.
Yeah, so now they're about even on items. Which we should see. They're about even on gold as well.
Yeah.
Zach's about 700 gold from the kills and the assists. Because Christina hasn't gotten anything else, but just based on farm. Doing really well for himself.
You do have
Sure,
to remember,
but-
it doesn't matter if this how far behind the Mordekaiser is. He can still take one of these carries out of the fight. So.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
Susan's just beautiful there. Oh, Razikin,
And
1v1ing.
Killing him. Might die.
Getting a flash,
Both
might
flash
die.
now. I don't think Razikin's gonna die though.
Oh, the
that's
chip!
Charges the
Oh,
king.
save
Champion
him!
Look
blocked
at
him
this,
to
just
death.
keep
Oh, my, oh no, he's gonna
no,
die.
Tom Kench flashes for that.
Flash
Dies to the
ignite.
ignite.
Extremely well played by Razkin to buy time, and
It is worth noting that Alcantos did know somebody was heading up there. His team did ping that somebody was moving up towards him, and he chose to stay at the tower and not respect InBloom there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For that, they did the mid tower too.
They trade 2 turrets mid lane.
2 turrets
Or a
mid lane
1 for 1.
and a Windrake.
Most likely.
And 1 for 3 overall, by the way.
There's 1 for, yeah.
Yeah, 1 for 3.
So 1 for 3. They lost 2 turrets, losing a dragon. Just keeps getting worse and worse for White Lightning. They're not able to stabilize, and they just keep taking these bad trades.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think there's no reason for J4 to be playing around this Mordekaiser. He can't beat anyone, and the ult kind of makes it a 1v1 even though Charvin's there. So
Juicy boy looking for Alcantos again.
Yeah, he does have the Valkulizer here, though.
the Valkulizer,
Yeah. He's gonna go right back in with it.
he has his big package available.
The Valkulizer. It's a Valkyrie with a fucking equalizer on it. Fuck you with Valkulizer. It's the best fucking
The
return.
package, the big package.
No. Wait, what?
Oh,
Oh, here we go.
I think it wore off the moment he tried.
No,
Oh, that.
I want to say this really is not looking good for White Lightning, because I don't think there's any point where Mordekaiser can actually survive anyone in his ult at this point.
Yeah, I feel like this is a mirror of game 1. Just flip-flop the teams, and you have exactly what happens, where you have no way of really coming back in the game. Once, like, the early game is gone, that's just kind of it.
Yeah.
You don't have really any other way to come back in the game.
I think they're looking here for a overstep from InBloom. They're not too far behind, and this Corki and Caitlyn are still going to deal lots of damage. So if Razakin goes in too aggressively with the Shurima shuffle and messes it up,
Wait,
Yeah, Aatrox is bought into the Shadow Realm.
Loki in a 1v1 with the
But, yeah,
Aatrox,
Mordekaiser-
but I feel like he should have just waited on the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, Mordekaiser just
now-
cannot hurt him at all.
As
Oh,
now
kidding,
InBloom's entire
grouped up.
team has the time to catch
Alcantos on the
up.
back
Aatrox
line.
going down.
Oh, Razakin being
InBloom
saved
is
from
really low.
the
Oh, the green!
Oh my god!
The Lee Syndrome.
My heart's
Hang
telling
on.
me no.
They're not-
Oh, Kanto's
I got the
greened
whole tag,
so
but
hard.
does not get much from it.
Oh, the Caitlyn is actually
He's
pretty
actually
strong
hiding
here.
out really well
Let's
here.
have it.
Like, oh,
Oh,
Not enough.
and that's actually a 3-for-3 trade.
yeah.
I think that was a bit premature on Loki's ult there. He turned their number advantage into just letting Max buy time for his team to show up, because there's no threat of him dying in that 1v1.
But this is actually pretty worth it for White Lightning, getting the even trade and getting the money on the money
Yeah.
and shutdowns.
InBloom was super split there.
They, do have a pretty big bounty built up on this Lee Sin. With how aggressively he's playing, he can definitely get blown up, but does have that stopwatch in there to make some more aggressive plays.
What?
Havoc. We saw that, Havoc. We saw it. Don't worry.
Hey, dude, they still got a ward.
Don't worry, Havoc. We all saw it. Oh, Caitlin's just getting
Oh,
caught
no,
here.
They can't get hugged, but Tom
Ooh.
Kent's
Oh,
being able to save it.
spinning her up so early.
Aatrox going in. Aatrox, I don't.
No,
Jarvan
Rob-
actually
Lisa.
trapping both the Aatrox and Juicy A-Boy.
Lee Sin going down.
Going down. But Silver has a flank on the back line. And it's
Mordekaiser
still
ulting the
in
Aatrox.
2 people now. As Mordekaiser is just wreaking havoc. Oh my god. Havoc's trying to sacrifice his life now. As
InBloom is just getting so far caught out right now.
and then I feel like it's just
Might
InBloom getting
actually-
really split.
Oh, the triple kill going over.
And that's
Yeah.
damage that a Triforce Corki could do. He was untouched pretty much that entire fight. And sure, Sivir came in and cleaned up the Caitlyn, but there's still that second AD carry that they just had no threat on.
That was a 2-4-5 in favor of White Lightning.
Yeah, Mordekaiser did his job there, even though he's so far behind. He zoned out the entirety of the backline and just said, Razakin, you're not entering this fight.
Which is really all he has to do, because Razzleton is probably like the main initiator of this team.
Yeah, I don't know. They're focused too much on the Mordekaiser Ghost, because Mordekaiser had Aatrox in the Shadow Realm. And they're just focusing on the Ghost rather than focusing on the rest of White Lightning's team.
The fight looked over, though, after Zach got that flank on Christina, and Simkev just went down and just felt free, but...
Yeah, but Jarvan and Corki both just hard committed over the wall and just got right on top of the Sivir and blew him up. So...
Wow, what a crazy fight.
See
I feel
if
like
they
just
can,
a hard throw there.
secure this dragon for themselves as well here.
Lee Sin might be looking for like a game-changing play soon, though, with that Guardian Angel.
Or he could just eat the ulti from Mordekaiser and live through it. We get Aatrox pushing
Sivir
Kanto.
ulti. Just being used?
Committed.
Oh, Kantos, Valkyrian, but not fighting anything, but it's still Sivir ult down. Not
Yeah.
sure what they were looking for there. It was 4v5, but...
It's only an 80-second cooldown. It'll be back up here pretty quick. Yeah, it's only 60 seconds now, but you have Aatrox pushing, and Mordekaiser is going to have to back or either go and catch the wave. I think... Is that Aatrox with his Death Stance, maybe? Yep, that's
And
his
even
Death
though
Stance. That's a
Even though
big buy
InBloom
for
has
him.
a good 4K gold lead. Most of that gold lead is based around the Lee Sin.
Yeah, Lee Sin is sitting with basically 3,000 gold ahead of the jungler, so you have a little bit of a gold lead for the Corki, gold lead for the Mordekaiser, a little bit of a gold lead for Zac and Caitlyn, and that's pretty much it. The gold lead for the supports is about 800 gold as well, so...
And both these 80 carries on White Lightning just finished their rapid fire after last fight, so it's going to be even harder to get on top of them with the extra range. And that rapid fire really just gives Corki the ability to harass so much better. He can weave in extra auto attacks for that Triforce proc and just chunk anyone who steps too close.
Okay, this is where White Lightning just hits a lot of their power spikes.
Yeah.
With all the additional gold they've been able to get.
And once Corki finishes this Infinity Edge, you really have to kill him. He's going to be dealing so much damage, but...
Mm-hmm.
The problem is going to be getting onto him, because they have the Tom Kench to just peel them off.
Yeah, it's also going to be hard for Zac to get in range of this Corki because of how short-ranged he is on on Sivir, especially with the Caitlyn. Like, if you're in range of Corki, you're in range of the Caitlyn. You have to find a way to get around both of these long-ranged with the rockets and long-range with the rapid-fire autos with the Caitlyn, which she just finished her third item as well. That Caitlyn is big.
Yeah, Caitlyn finishing her third item before the Sivir.
Yeah.
I mean, Zac had to pay that QSS tax, so...
Yeah, he paid the QSS tax from the last game where he learned his lesson for not buying it.
And, I mean...
So, despite the gold lead, it's really either team's game at this point. White Lightning has done a good job of slowing down the momentum of the game and really giving themselves a chance to bring it back.
Yeah, Lee Sin can really bring the effect of what the Rengar had last game, of just one-shotting and leaving.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this is one thing that InBloom can look to punish here is Alcantos really likes picking up these side lanes, and he does it really aggressively most times, so...
They might be looking for some...
Not gonna get anything here.
Snacks is backing again. Not really sure why he's back 3 times in like a minute and a half for no reason.
Starting up Baron here, they say we think we can fight you better, and
Razakin
Oh
took me
my
half
God.
his HP already.
That was one auto attack.
there's the Sivir ult proc, and
Oh!
keeping in, but
Ooh,
Oh!
or going
Oh, a lot
down.
of AoE damage is going
Oh, the
everywhere.
AoE.
All the
Aatrox got the
The
reset.
AoE comes
Yeah,
through.
and there it is. Ladies and gentlemen.
Massive AoE damage.
that
as the
Aatrox
wombo
initiation
combo.
just rips through them, and Razkin just comes in with the follow-up, and they just clean them all up, and now that's going to be their Baron.
a clean 4 for nothing.
Wow, they just
As
cleaned up that fight.
Havoc is looking for the Caitlyn.
1v1. Support combat.
1v1. 1v1.
Oh, come on, Havoc.
Oh,
Oh, never mind. He would have died.
no,
For
he
sure.
would have died.
Coward.
Not sure about you, but that's still a 3-item Caitlyn.
Yeah. But, I mean, that fight from White Lightning, I'm not sure what caught Alcantos, but he just got blown up without dealing his damage, and
Well, he got caught
Yeah,
forward
like-
because he was poking out Razakin, and then he just kind of got caught in the middle of all the AoE and went down. He did finish his IE though.
yeah, I mean, Jarvan got a good ult there, but going over a wall to get it, just kind of left his rest of his team exposed for the Aatrox to just fly in and start AoEing everyone down. With that Baron, it's gonna be pretty hard for them to defend turrets now. So
Juicy Broy with the probably the worst smite in OL.
Ooh, Rasenkan.
Oh,
over the wall.
amazing.
Pops his
walls.
Zonius
Everyone
to
is-
cancel the Mordekaiser ult as well.
Oh yeah, it went straight on cooldown. You're right.
So that's on cooldown as well. So
Oh, there's that rapid fire Corki kicking in.
Just,
Hey,
just
Mordekaiser
waiting
still
for the
has ulti
siege.
though.
No, it's down. Oh!
Oh, the
Oh my
Azir
God.
damage just coming out.
yeah, I mean, this is 4 items on Azir. He's
InBloom able to seize the momentum back after that Baron play, and it does
Yeah.
not appear like White Lightning could do anything to stop them at this point.
yeah. I mean, they just have such a good siege once they got this Baron buff. They're probably gonna have to back out now because they don't have those Ocean Drakes to sustain
Yeah.
themselves.
I mean, another thing to note is how much standing gold is on the field for like White Lightning to pick up. Like, they only have 2 towers this game, where InBloom have 6.
Jarvan really trying to look for something, but
Good,
it just
good Jarvan, but just no follow up.
That full tank Jarvan just gets shredded super easy, but Max
Oh!
might go down here.
As he
No.
traded.
Oh.
Archon just going down again.
Oh,
He traded with the Azir though.
yeah,
Oh,
he does pick up that
yeah,
shutdown.
and this
and
is the rapid fire
After that-
Caitlyn.
yeah, they have to leave. They're gonna die.
Yeah.
They're just
That's just another
overextending. They could have just backed off, but they tried to push another wave and they got punished for it.
giving a good 750 gold straight to the Corki.
Yeah.
Still solid how much they got off the map now. Some damage on the tower. They got a bunch of kills back in their pocket. Still, about a 9,000 gold lead here for InBloom.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just gonna face tank this tower. Try and get some of this free gold sitting on the map. They sorely need this gold. They do have such a strong team though. With the Caitlyn and the Corki, you have a lot of scaling. Let's see. We've got Baron of and 230 and Infernal. This should be Elder Drake.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see which one, if it goes that long, which one InBloom is going to prioritize. I think both teams should be fighting for Baron when they come up. I don't think if you're InBloom, you need the extra damage from Elder, and if you're White Lightning, you can't give over another Baron.
Mm-hmm. What do you think? Do you think that InBloom should split the map or group as 5?
I don't think you need to be splitting up. I mean, you can leave the Aatrox off, but I think you're really just waiting for Baron. It's gonna be hard to siege into Caitlyn Corki without Baron buff. But they should have complete control of the map until it comes back up again. They should have complete vision control. Should be really what they're playing for here.
Atrax does have his TP in like around 30 seconds. 30, 45.
Yeah. Good. Get it moving into the blue buff. Get the blue side jungle. Just getting rid of all these wards, making sure it's completely dark.
They're all collapsing in, but they're a little late on this play.
Atrax going out to the side. They're split off from the rest of this team, but
I mean, Aatrox is level 18 already, so he's 2 levels higher than anyone on the other team. So
that's the Elder Drake coming up in 30 seconds, along with the Baron.
Baron as well. You know, there's no vision for White Lightning anywhere near this Baron pit.
I think they're just looking for the play. They're gonna Sivir ult in here.
Yep. I mean,
Kaiser is split though.
Looks like InBloom is not willing to trade the objectives. They're gonna run him off, but
they have complete Baron control. But it looks like White Lightning is just gonna trade Baron for the Elder Drake.
The Elder.
Looks like those teams are just handshaking the trade here. Neither one wants to contest the other. So we'll see if White Lightning can do anything with the Elder Drake, but
it's just to give them a fighting chance.
Yeah. It's like InBloom's just gonna go straight top lane, and they have to be careful here because there is the Elder Burn on 3 dragons for White Lightning, so that's just extra poke. Now this Caitlyn finished Bloodthirster as well.
This next fight could be all or nothing.
Yeah, and this Corki's damage just gets so much bigger with this Elder Burn. He can just constantly throw these rockets over walls.
Aatrox
is teleporting bot.
That's
getting some good poke on
Corki's answering it. He might have bot.
Trying to look for something, but
tower is so low here.
He hit it once and like backed off.
No, but one of your biggest carries is now facing the Aatrox, and Loki is almost dead now. Oh, Treebros is down.
Kicking in the Jarvan, but and Lee Sin is
GC boys.
Now there's the ult coming in, but no follow.
It's gonna be top tower probably.
But
they got bot towers
coming in and might die. I think Lee Sin. Oh wait, Caitlyn picked up the Sivir.
Yeah, Caitlyn ulting Zac, killing him there.
Mordekaiser winning this 1v1 though.
And actually, imagine if you had Conqueror.
Only able to take a tower out of that play.
They're just... You didn't need to overcommit there. You know they have the combat effectiveness from this Elder Dragon, but your buff lasts longer. You can just wait it out and keep the pressure up. And
Lee Sin taking so much damage. Trying to kick back the... Oh my god, Rosin can try to
going
do
for Christina, just killing him.
Is stuck in between 3 people right now. And it's just going to straight up die.
Trading his life there, and that's Sivir not up for another 5 seconds. So looks like they won't get too much off of this, but that's just more gold handed over to White Lightning. And that's Azir's flash downer. Makes him a prime target to be engaged on.
Also blowing the flash off of Christina and blowing the flash off Razikin. Razikin having, inherently more mobility with the Azir sharing the shuffle, where the Caitlyn really only has net to get away, and a Tahm Kench, I guess, but...
The Caitlyn does have a lot more range to not position as aggressively, though, so...
You've doubled rapid fire out of this mid and this 80 carry out of White Lightning. It really difficult to get in in without eating half your HP just to touch these carries.
Looks like we're gonna be just stalling out again, and
looking for this next objective.
The later as this goes on, this gold lead means less and less. Neither of the comps really have a huge advantage over the other one, so we're really going to come down to who executes one fight better. And so
and
far, White Lightning's been doing that.
I think it comes down to, as the chat pointed out, White Lightning's 40-minute power spike. It's coming up here. 1 minute. They're stalling it out.
It's like,
I mean, the game's definitely not ending in the next minute, so.
no, it's definitely going to end over an objective fight, which I'm pretty sure White Lightning has finally realized, or White Lightning, InBloom has realized they cannot give them this double elder.
Yeah, I mean, they're both the buffs are synchronized again, so it's. I mean, you're gonna have to fight them for this elder. So.
It's gonna have to be around Baron or Elder, as White Lightning takes another objective up top
Yeah.
lane.
Well, I don't think White Lightning even has to go to the Baron because they know their double elder is way more threatening than a Baron. So. They say if you go to Baron, we'll take the elder. So.
And just have like all that power.
And Bloom just really not knowing how to play out this late game here and close out the game. And
Corky having a GA.
Here, and GA, he can go super aggressive if they find a fight they like. Just going 1v5 right now.
Mostly just playing around vision.
Yeah, I mean, the objective's not up for a minute and a half, so getting vision control, getting mid priority. But looks like they're just everyone's just gonna be running down to this exposed inhibitor bot lane.
Oh wait, Aatrox going in,
here.
ulting in onto the back line, trying to do what he can, but there's a fight.
Corky's not here!
5 men driving ulti, going straight in, but it's 3 men
Casita's dead!
going back.
Azir!
Corky going straight to the back line, Azir dying straight away.
Alright, this is all on Corky
Reaper
now.
2, the Corky split from the rest of his team.
He's gonna cut the wave so they only lose the in. Nope, he's just gonna back instead.
The Corky started that fight. He wasn't even there.
If he could have layered all that damage in during that huge.
Ooh, looking to turn it around. Looking on Havoc. Ooh.
This Corky does have a lot of damage, but he gets pulled in, eaten up by the Tom Kench, saved.
Mordekaiser being the
And they're just gonna clean
InBloom
up.
committing too much, trying to save their allies.
Silver still does a lot of damage though. Aatrox going down, but Silver can't do anything.
There's just too
Silver's
much
just
damage
dead.
on White Lightning. They needed to just let Havoc die there and stall for them so they could all get out clean. Now they're going to give up both Baron and the Elder Drake.
Well, now you have Juicy. Juicy Boy's
They're
still
looking,
alive.
they're looking for the Lee Sin.
And Juicy Boy can still give them the hope that they can get this Drake here.
I mean, if you're
I think he might be giving it up.
Oh, Azir's TPing into the bot or top tower. The tower's down. He's gonna take the
More
inhib.
backing.
No, his inhib's gone.
Yeah.
That's double inhib here for InBloom.
That's gonna stall out a bit, but
There's a ping on Baron from
They're
White
gonna
Lightning
still-
right now.
yeah. I mean, they still don't have a Sivir or an Aatrox. Aatrox does. They both have TP when they're up, but
They're
so
looking
it's not quite a
for that
3v5.
Baron.
but They should
They do
shred
have-
this Baron super quick.
No, but the Lee Sin can steal this really easily. Oh
It's
no,
kinda
they have vision of
struggling
it. They have
against
vision of it.
dangerous.
Yep, and Mort has to stay buffed.
Vision's right there.
The supers, if he TPs away, they could lose.
He's TPing now.
Let's
turret.
TP
He's
in.
going in. Jarvan
Alright.
going straight in.
But the Baron is low.
He has a 3-man ulti.
No one.
Oh, Lee Sin's going in the
Going in the
pit.
pit.
Oh, Kansas
my
grabs it.
God.
Missing the
Gets it.
spite.
Without Jarvan there, and this Mordekaiser is just
More
lost
taking
so
the
much
whole
time.
enemy team.
He just almost
Oh,
killed
Rasengan
everyone,
is dead.
and that should just be
should be
game.
That should be game, yeah. They should be able to just push down mid here.
Looks like White Lightning here taking the lead in the series 2-1 after a couple cleanup kills here, but
Mordekaiser chasing down the Silver and the top side also. She can't get back.
Oh, Juicy Boy here coming in to help.
Yeah.
Not really sure what he could do
Yeah,
here
but-
with this Mordekaiser.
I think they just end mid
Yeah,
here.
they just
Yeah,
end
you
mid
just-
here.
Corky's TPing in to ensure it, and Mordekaiser's keeping the only 2 remaining members from saving the base, so
This is game for White Lightning, and
Yep,
that
that's
brings
it.
it for game 5.
it's game 4.
Game
what are you
5, game
talking
4.
about?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Game 4.
It's,
2 for 2.
White Lightning takes the lead in this series 2-1 with a comeback win.
Wow. After being down, they were down, what were we saying,
they were-
5K at 14 minutes?
Yeah, and they had like a 9K gold deficit after that first Baron, and InBloom just couldn't figure out how to close the game.
I will see you guys later. I am out for this series.
Yeah.
Good luck casting. Don't make too much of a goon out of yourself.
You're a goon slayer.
No,
Too late
you.
for that one.
Jesus.
See you, Matt. Have a good night. All right. So now we're into game number 4. That was kind of disappointing at a White Lightning InBloom not being able to close out that game.
Yeah, I mean, they just were too aggressive in some of their late game commitments. Like, this Aatrox just kept trying to run at the Caitlyn and take her out, and that's just never gonna happen. Especially when he started transitioning to build some magic resist with this Spirit Visage and then working on a Maw. It's just, you can't just run at the Caitlyn.
No, they actually
Kaiser became a champion and just kind of killed everyone.
They had caught that Caitlyn multiple times. And even if you go back, I think, let's see the match history. No, not even. Let's see the match history. But the amount of damage that the Corki did over the Caitlyn even.
Yeah,
really.
I mean, Corki did the most damage in the game.
By a long shot.
Well, Azir was slightly behind, a little, like 2,000 less, but I mean, even Mordekaiser did more damage than both Caitlyn and Sivir, so really putting in that work after that terrible early game he had.
I'm really excited here to see what the draft is going to be.
I think if InBloom's looking to, if they want to play more scaling, I think they just need to find a clearer engage condition. They clearly wanted to go in, but they just couldn't figure out how to do it. The Nautilus is just not enough engaged by himself with the Tom Kench there to protect.
And just keeping track of the deaths. Another 4 deaths from Zach.
I'm dying inside.
Alright, lads. I'm gonna stay for the other ones. But I'm probably gonna peace out too.
Yeah, you have work in the morning, don't you?
Yeah.
You're just leaving me here.
Yeah,
What am I gonna do without you, Skippy?
Good luck with the rest of the games.
Dude,
Let's
I can't
hope.
analyze top lane matchups unless there's an Urgot, so...
You know what? Oh, wait, did they swap out? Wait, no. Okay, yeah.
No.
Let's just hope Alacantos doesn't get Oriana again.
Is that really your last thought here?
A Conqueror and Aatrox, not Conqueror and Aatrox, kind of questionable.
Yeah, I feel like he could have won way more side lane if he had Conqueror instead of Grass.
Well, he's punishing the Mordekaiser very well, but like he had no damage.
That's a problem.
Not that Conqueror gives much more damage, but it would have been enough to kill him a couple times there. He wasn't punishing him very well. Yeah.
Yep. We'll have a good one.
Good luck, lads.
Have a good one.
Yep.
It's a pretty accurate description of what just happened in that game. What happens most White Lightning games.
Steel City Warrior.
I gotta put this in trash talk. looks like we...
Waiting on some people to join here.
Yeah, I think they're taking a break here, so... Taking a poop break. At least one. Probably Tree Bro. Maybe he can pick up the slack that he did after shitting the bed that game.
Well, I mean, after how many times he had to die for his team before they started dealing any damage.
Yeah.
So, we're maybe looking at not banning Oriana this game.
No, I feel like if you... Dropping a ban into Corky is... Corky was really strong. Tearing them up. Maybe not in the early game, but once he had a couple items, he definitely was making a huge impact.
Corky just spikes super hard on all 3 of his first items, so it's just spike after spike after spike, and it's if you can't get onto him, he's just gonna tear you apart.
Looks like Demon Monkey's coming back in.
E-Boy said he popped off too hard for the team, so he was just done.
Oh, cool. It doesn't mean we have to do a pro draft. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it means I can get back out my LCS Champion Select music.
Oh boy, that's what we need.
It's a good one. No, it's not a good one. How about this one? Oh, here we go. We got the good one. Alright, so right now series 2-1. White Lightning. Caster minion ready. Demon's back in the draft. I don't think we need to. Close enough.
Got that with 3 T's.
Oh man. Yeah, let's hope if this game does go, series does go to 5 games, we don't have 2 more 50-minute games on our hands.
IDK owner reclaimed. Interesting.
Tell admin Monaco.
see if we can get into game here.
Yeah.
Champ select.
Getting a champ select.
That'd be real nice.
I'd really like to see Alcanto start this. Alright, we're good.
There we go.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what we hit in the bans here.
York still seeping on the bans table.
Been first banned by InBloom every single game. Really, do not want to play against that one.
I don't think you really want to give Loki his York after the impressive showing he's had.
Alright. Let's see if White Lightning ends up banning the Mordekaiser like they did in game 2.
Still not letting Havoc have the karma.
Nah, Havoc's karma is scary. It's definitely worth first picking.
Back to the Tom Kench ban.
It makes sense considering how many times Tom Kench was able to save people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, they don't have to ban. What did they drop for it last game? They dropped it for the Rise ban. Okay. So now that they don't have to ban Rise because they can first pick if they're gonna ban the TK away. Wow, they banned the Mordekaiser. They do not want to play it.
Colin, what the fuck?
What?
I saw that.
No, you didn't.
I saw that shit.
Alright. Oh, Luxban actually.
Luxban.
So Sejuani's up. Here, first pick. Yep.
Sejuani's
first pick.
picked.
Alright, so now White Lightning
Straight
can hold their jungle pick till it gets till third pick, and they can pick either their strong bot lane or possibly. No, Mordek's got dropped in the axe table, so curious to see what they pick up here.
Going with the Ashe.
Going back to the Ashe, probably.
They don't have the Tom Kench like they did last time.
Maybe Ashe and like Braum, maybe? Trundle, yeah. I feel like you could hold the Trundle pick until Alcantos unless they can pick that top.
Hovering the Kaisa here.
Oh, I really don't like this pick. I really dislike this pick from Zach.
Well, I mean, that's because you can't play it.
It's not that I can't play it. It's that Ashe is so good in Ezreal still. It's like you can. Are you gonna really burn 90 mana to dodge my 40 mana Q or my W that hits you with not only the damage but the comment?
All right.
Havoc going onto the Morgana though.
Ezreal Morgana lane.
That's gonna be really easily ganked by the Trundle.
Especially with this Nautilus coming in, you can't Black Shield all this CC.
Ooh,
Could be the
Thresh. I think Nautilus would be a better pick overall. Thresh should be a better pick to make plays, but ooh, they're gonna take the Azir.
They're taking away the Azir. Not letting Rasengan get that.
And Orianna hits the ban table again. Loki just really making sure Alcantos can't get that one. No, they already have a mid laner. The Darius ban is
That's actually interesting.
a little interesting here.
What the Monka.
No, you.
No, you. They're really just like
Yeah, they should be targeting.
picking out a whole bunch of burst. 5 AP champions.
I mean, that's 4 champions targeted towards Rasengan. So I mean, and possibly the Karma. So that could be possibly 5 if he runs Kennen mid. I like Razakin getting really targeted in this draft.
See what see if he wants to pull out the Corky this time.
Corky, if you see him play Syndra, like he did against Stratosphere.
Oh, there's the Ash Braum.
Yeah, I
Oh,
figured.
nope, never mind.
the
Never
switching
mind.
over.
Nautilus.
The Syndra would be a very very bold pick here, but you could definitely use it with the Sejuani to snowball early on. It's extremely susceptible to all of this CC that's coming out of White Lightning.
Aatrox going back into top lane.
Just maybe playing with Comeonet's soul a little bit here with the Bard hover. Don't think that one's getting locked in.
I appreciate it, Havoc.
The Cassidon.
Oh, just going straight for that late game.
That is something that can really hard carry the late game, but shouldn't have too much of a hard time against this early lane on Azir, but the little bit of mid game around once Azir has one item can really start punishing this Cassidon. But he should get a fairly free lane.
And Loki straight up picking Alawi.
Ooh. What a spicy draft we got here, boys.
Especially with that straight up
We got
on her tentacles.
We got Cassidon, we got Alawi. Ooh. Now we got the same old boring Sejuani Trundle matchup, but are we? I think we're switched here on the Trundle Sejuani pick from game 1.
Yeah.
Demon Monkey is playing the Sejuani instead of the Trundle. See if you can get something done this time in the early game.
This is really going to be. I feel like this game is really going to be focused down on this mid lane. If both of these scaling champions, but Cassidon's just going to have such an easy time assassinating this Ashe or Azir if he can get to late game without being put too far behind. And this Sejuani should be able to protect the Cassidon fairly well with the threat of ganks.
What do you guys think about team comps here? Which one do you favor more?
Which one do I favor?
Which one do you think wins here?
The current score is 2-1 with White Lightning just taking the lead.
White Lightning taking it to game point.
Yeah. I think White Lightning's team is just so much easier to execute, and so far it's that. So far in the series, it's been just that team who has that easy execute team fights has just been coming out on top. And this InBloom draft, while it can work really well with this like a 1-3-1 setup, I'm not sure on this Aatrox Alawi matchup. But if Aatrox can't put the pressure on Alawi, their whole setup just kind of falls apart. So.
I feel like the matchup that needs to be looked at later on is definitely gonna be the Cassidon versus Azir. Seeing how much both sides can do in the team fights.
Yeah, you definitely are going to be trying to look for some very quick skirmishes in the later stage of this game as InBloom, because you just don't have the sustained DPS that White Lightning has, and it's going to be like with the Rengar in game 2. If Casting can't get in and one-shot a backline carry, it's going to be really hard for them to win a team fight. But if he can go in and one-shot someone and then get his Zonius off to buy time, it should be a pretty easy fight for them. So
it's definitely going to be a lot easier to get onto the Ashe, but it risks the Alawi just being straight into the center of the enemy team.
Although then again, if you get this Castle scaled,
Castle win.
Castle win! Let's see if InBloom can take the page out of White Lightning's book and just scale to 40 minutes and then win the game.
Well, the scaling wasn't the problem last game. It was the decision making. So
Well, guess what? Fuck you.
they're gonna definitely have to improve on their late game decision making if they want to take it to late game and win again.
Yeah, I think they just have to worry about this early game. Treebro looked way more active, although it was on the Sejuani, not the Trundle. So I'm curious to see how Treebro can really impact this early game. Also with the Alawi buffs, the champion is pretty strong in a one-on-one. This is kind of once you add her into 2-on-2, it's going to be difficult to, actually fight back or fight against. Alright, here we go. Loading in the game. Alright, so let's see what we got here.
Okay, take your bets. How many kills is Zach gonna get off of Cryptomancy?
How many kills with a gold?
Yep.
I say he probably has 560 by probably 15 or 16 minutes. I'm guessing around there.
So you don't think he's gonna have my klepto luck? Just get 4 bags of gold in a row.
Yeah, well, your klepto luck is obnoxiously stupid. For some reason. Oh god.
Pause.
There we go again.
We're gonna switch to our Discord, lagging in OL.
Alright. It's like we have a couple Discord problems here. And
Yeah.
should be fixed.
Lagged pick.
Pretty quick.
Same.
Ooh, unlucky.
Mutual agreement.
Alright. It's like both teams are ready and we should be starting real quick. There we go.
That's better.
More glow.
Still effective into Nautilus. Not exactly perfect, but can still really get the job done. She presses R. If Nautilus presses R, you can get the Morgana shield on somebody who's pretty quick. Oh, Jesus.
And another pause.
Can't hear mid. We don't mind. Never mind. Is he speaking English?
Well, we do have an Infernal Drake as our first spawn here, so that could be a pretty early take on the side of this Trundle if the Ash and Nautilus can get some lane priority.
Colin, press I. Objective timers.
Fine.
Also, UNO.
Or O and you. Punk.
Yeah, I mean,
Got him.
however,
No. Okay.
however you want to do it.
Getting back to those 5 points. We definitely have. I feel like the Trundle can easily get this Drake, especially with the amount of pushing power you have out of the Ash and the Nautilus. You shouldn't have to be scared early with the Nautilus either, assuming that the Morgana goes with Pool for the poke early in the lane pushing instead of binding. Also, you really don't expect the Morgana to take Black Shield level 1, so definitely can look for some type of fight early. Get some early lane pressure.
Havoc is holding on to his level like he should be doing.
I don't think he's gonna walk into lane and skill Black Shield.
Oh, he starts off with the pool.
Well, we can already see how this mid lane's going. First Q goes straight onto a champion.
Oh man.
We proc the lethal tempo.
It's
We are getting
really
lethal
what you want to be
tempo.
doing as casted. And if you start having to use your Q to CS minions, you're just losing control of the wave. But
Aatrox getting a 5 gold lead off a tentacle.
Jeez, Jesus, is that what we've come to here?
Gold leads off of tentacles. Good lord. That's it, folks. We're shutting it down. All right.
Hey guys, I'm gonna need to
Not
look
less
for new
posturing
teams here.
really aggressively
Yeah.
here, but just taking
They're gonna be
free
kicking me
damage.
out.
That's some free klepto gold right there for Zach. Oh, there's the level 2
Gets
engage.
hooked by the first
Right
level
as the
2.
level 2 comes back
Loses
and
the
Yep.
loses
trades
the
all
majority of
that
his
damage
health.
back and more.
Wow. That was a great trade for Christina and Simkev.
I mean, already burning potions off the bot lane here. It's
Oh, no, that is exactly the opposite of what you want to happen in the first moments of lane phase for the Morgana and for the Ezreal. You want to be able to continue to burn your mana to poke and get Klepto farm, stacking up that gold lead.
alright, Sejuani looking for a gank here on this Alawi. Flashes aggressively.
Flashing in.
He did get a bag of gold for that flash though, so it might be worth. I saw the 60 gold pop up, so he did get it.
60 gold for 300 or 400 gold. And an assist, so more like, what was that, 550?
Yeah, total gold gain from the Ilawi right now is 155.
Alright, Trundle coming in here for the gank, but he should just be able to walk it out here and turn it back around even.
Looking at
Alcantos has to
Sejuani.
be careful, he has to flash away and
Ooh!
goes in
Robinson
for the
flashing
solo kill, and now Trebro has to flash away as well. That was just horribly played by Alcantos. You can't walk up to the Cassidon like that.
He's going to get the TP out as well. TP advantage as well.
There's now no summoners, and I mean, when the Sejuani hits 6, that's just going to be a free opening.
Yeah, free opening. Also, they pull Trebro's flash as well, along with
Yeah.
Loki burning his flash. Well, you have no flashes on your entire top side of the map.
Looking for the repeat
And this-
gank top lane.
This is
Should just be a
exactly what
bit of
Demon
advantage.
Monkey is looking for.
Oh,
Oh,
he got the pole
Look at
back,
Oh, did not get the knock up though.
but got to take a lot of damage from this spirit coming back to him.
and it's actually an even trade for the top laners.
Yeah.
You know what he
Gonna
did
have
this
to
time though?
Heal back
He took
up.
Conqueror.
There's a good black shield there, negate the poke, but Ezreal's
Nicely turned.
completely out of mana.
A repeat gang onto the top lane again.
Number
And
3.
Loki is just looking to just fight him out, but he gets stunned up and just gets taken down.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good body block there by Morgana, letting his carry back.
I've never seen that one before, but that's a bold strategy, God.
Yeah, I never
the,
do that for you, Kappa.
Oh, really?
How would I take damage for you?
This is exactly what InBloom did to Loki last game as well. So
Mm-hmm.
hopefully they can have use this lead they're gaining to a little bit better effect than they did last time. So Alawi is still going to have a huge team fight effect, just like the Mordekaisers. So see if they can keep him down.
Yeah, but this time the Mordekaiser isn't. You can't just banish somebody. Instead, you kill the entire team.
Yeah, this is what you call the Dyrus.
The direst treatment here given to Loki. I have no idea where this Trundle is. Ezreal's playing back really far. And I didn't realize this, but Morgana actually took Flash and Heal this game instead of Flash and Ignite.
Clearing out the vision. And
Good aggressive trade.
Mm-hmm.
again, by lining in the vision control, they just keep warding up the InBloom's jungle on the
Yeah.
bot side.
You can see anytime Alcanto shoves in the wave, he's looking to walk into that red side and just ward right by those raptors. Make sure he knows where that jungler is.
A repeated pattern right there.
Mm-hmm. But it looks like InBloom right now holding a pretty solid early game lead. Exactly like last time. But last time didn't turn out so well with some pretty poor late game choices.
Yeah. And it's going to be a lot harder this time for InBloom to push objectives. They don't have some hyper carries to shred Barons, so.
Oh, getting this Ashe. Canceling the Ashe back there.
Although Void's prediction on the Klepto Ezreal is pretty much correct right now. Only 50 gold gain.
Unlucky. Oh, here's the
Unlucky,
Sejuani
man.
gank. Uses a
Going straight to
flash.
mid lane.
Oh,
Gets
is he gonna
knocked
get
into
it?
the
Gets
turret.
stuck
Oh
in
no,
the
I
corner.
didn't kill
Oh,
him!
they're gonna
Oh!
Oh, at least he gets a trade kill, but that's a 2-for-1.
Ooh.
Double kill on the
Committed to flash.
Trundle.
I was just too early on the gank. This Sejuani is just too soon. He's not level 6 yet. Just didn't have the lockdown to get the Azir from stopping him from getting on the turret.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Havoc, cheeky Q.
Yeah, I mean the Sejuani was one camp away from getting 6. But instead just forced the gank a little bit too hard, and
It's a bit of a premature gank there.
now with that mid lane CS, Treebro's up to level 7, and they're looking posturing around this Infernal.
My lightning's starting it up.
Already down to half health, and
Oh, Demon Monkey jumping into the pit. No flash on Demon Monkey.
They're going 50-50
Dragon
this.
reset.
Red team gets the dragon,
Demon's
and
just-
Sejuani is stuck in the pit with no flash or dash.
He just goes down. It's a huge win for White Lightning again.
Free Inferno, free kill.
It was a really good trade there. Get the Drake, kill the jungler.
It's just
No.
not setting the vision control early enough from InBloom.
Yeah. They're White Lightning showing up to these objectives beforehand, and InBloom's just struggling to catch up. And we saw this in the previous games as well. They just weren't showing up to objectives until they were spawning, and White Lightning already there setting up vision control and could take the advantageous fights.
Alawi really winning the Klepto Wars also.
And Alawi's 20 CS up, even though she's been ganked 3 times, so.
She already has a kill from her Klepto already. 9 minutes into the game.
Oh, seeing him taking a
Good.
huge
Oh.
amount of damage there. Forced to burn
Binding,
that
setting
pop.
that up. It's either waiting
They're
for the
just
push
waiting.
here.
Ooh,
Oh, I saw the angle he was going
yeah,
for.
looking for that thread there. Oh,
Oh,
Loki disconnected.
there he is.
Not for us at all, so it all looks like it's at the same time, but nope. Took them a second. There we go. We get back to the game. Looks like they were setting up for a top gank when Loki disconnected. It looks like here they go.
Oh, there he goes.
He does have flash. He might have to burn it here, but maybe the movement speed's enough just to let him run it out. Yep.
Sejuani just hanging around because they overextend.
You see, I mean, Sejuani's down in camps, down 2 levels right now. The Aatrox is down 20 CS as well. It's really just not picking up all the gold that White Lightning is. So it's just compounding this this gold lead that White Lightning has. Ooh, missing the cannon. You hate to see it.
That's a strategic decision to build up the enemy bounty.
Oh, Nax taking a really getting beaten up here after that trade.
Oh,
Mid lane is running
Mid
into
lane.
each other, but
Ooh, Tree Bros
Saber
standing right
sitting in the
there,
bush in case of overextension.
just waiting.
oh,
Rasenkin
just
really
went
looking
in
for that
and
trade.
has to burn
Let's push in.
flash.
Burn flash.
Should get out of this, but that's flash down. Having to burn TP as well to get back to top lane. And
The Ezreal ulti even coming in.
This Alawi's just so far ahead right now, even with all the resources being put up there.
It's 24 gold CS difference right now.
Ooh.
Oh, there comes the ult.
Oh, here comes the ulti from
Ooh.
Malawi.
Oh, two
Getting
plays going
pulled
on,
in.
but
Oh.
Alcantos gets down, that Ash Arrow comes in and just snipes him down, and it's 2-0 for White Lightning. Oh,
Oh,
Loki
Nah.
burning flash gets out clean, but
Yeah, that was a really good setup there. They kind of predicted that a gank was coming in. Even though Demon Monkey got in a really amazing ulti there, it really
Havoc
couldn't have maxed in anything.
goes for the CC on Treebro. Has to burn the flash. TP coming in from Ezreal.
Loki here looking for this. Oh, Loki doesn't
Max
have
pops
ult.
the ult, but
Loki
let's
is
see if he can land
ultless.
the Q. Oh,
oh.
burns the
Flash away.
flash.
That'd be
If
a
he can
solo
land the Q,
kill.
there he goes. And that's a solo
And
kill
just-
up top lane for Nax.
That's actually a really well played solo kill.
Alcantos
Whoa.
took the soldiers back in, and that could turns it back around on Razakin.
Razenkin, if he
Pretty
gets one
even
more
trade
ulti.
over across, but
Azir still had flash there. Could have been completely safe there at the end there.
yeah, Razakin does have his support of his jungler, so Alcantos had to back off.
And right now, they're getting the mid priority with the TP blown from Malawi to protect this tower.
That seems a little unnecessary.
Hmm.
But Dragon
Yeah.
is spawning soon, but Malawi does not have TT.
She is already down here, and looks like Aatrox coming down as well. Neither of them have TP, so looks like we might have a fight over this Ocean Drake. See if Ezreal can get some poke down before this fight starts.
It looks like I'm gonna engage this fight.
Missed the Sejuani ult, but Aatrox in the fight. Alawi out coming
Look.
down. Demon Monkey
Alawi
gets
is gonna
ulted and just destroyed, and now Nax is
Nax is split
caught
off.
out. Almost trades back 1-for-1, but can't quite do it, and that's another 2-for-0 for White Lightning, and they should be able to secure this Ocean.
But there's a lot of low health bars on the side of White Lightning.
Looks like they're going for mid lane instead. They say you guys are trapped out bot lane, so we're gonna take in free mid lane turret here. And Trundle just goes back and solos the dragon anyway. It's another huge win for White Lightning. Just not quite on the same page with that engage from InBloom.
Just looking like it weren't all. I mean, they were all together, but Nax and Demon Monkey just getting soloed out there as it got zoned off by. I'm pretty
Well,
sure
I
Loki's
mean-
ultimate.
Max didn't have his ult from the kill top lane, and once Demon Monkey forced Christina's flash, they should have just backed off. They had no more threat getting in there.
And them just not being able to get the backup from their team after being split off.
Yeah.
No cover fire. As a small skirmish coming up in the top lane, with
That's a
Nax
great-
getting the upper hand.
Yeah, that's a great trade out of Nax there.
He's winning some of these trades, but he's just falling further and further behind in CS.
Yeah, he's about 500 gold right now. About 600 gold right now behind. Looks like everybody across the map, all across the board on White Lightning is just ahead right now.
And Razakin is the only one staying even. You would think that would be the lane that is losing some CS, being the ranged versus melee matchup, but
And Nax just gonna get slapped here for some extra damage off those Alawi tentacles. Really keeping that pressure on top too, being even 0-3 and Nax having 2 kills under his belt, still just
Lightning
Oh.
just barely misses. Black Shield does come down, but
But Loki wants to bring back some.
there's
Trade
a
some damage.
backup coming from both teams here. I think
It's
InBloom
like
should
they're
definitely
looking
back off.
Looks like they're looking for a pick right now to get the Rift Herald.
I don't think they need a pit. They just have so much pressure. They're forcing him back out of this. That should be their Rift Herald. There's no way InBloom can fight him here. cast in spot side anyway with no TP.
Getting the Rift Herald too, they could definitely use this to push their lead even more. We keep this game just snowballing out of their hands for InBloom.
And I mean, InBloom does not have good wave clear to stall this out. They sacrificed their wave clear to bring in this cast in, and they're just going to drop Rift Herald right away on this wave.
Definitely going to pull everybody mid lane. Alawi's kind of late to the fight. He's just running down mid now.
See if they look for a fight here to defend this or not. Just going to give it up. Kessin tries to get on the flank but was warded out, and that's just another turret down for White Lightning, and they just increased their gold lead now to 5,000.
If you look at InBloom's vision right now, they only have 2 wards and they're trying to look for a fight and take him to the trundle.
But he just ulted the aftershock.
Nalo is wasting his ulti on the spell shielded Aatrox.
Treebro insanely tanky after picking up that Sejuani's passive with the aftershock.
But right now, InBloom has some momentum and decides to just leave it at that.
I would have had, I mean, it would have really difficult time even continuing that fight. They had no more ways to engage other than the Sejuani ult.
And I mean, with Trundle getting his ult off on the aftershock passive Sejuani, they're not killing him. They're looking for this gank on Loki, but they don't have the Sejuani ult. They not gonna matter. Loki just gets blown up, but trades back the turret. And has increased the CS lead to 50 minions. He just says, my life is worth less than this turret, and dies for it.
He has about 1,000 gold lead right now over Nax on this Alawi. Being 0-4. Still having 1,000 gold lead.
He's just been farming Klepto and farming minions, and Aatrox is doing neither of those.
Conqueror made no difference here.
Aatrox has also done, I see that correct, done a very early switch to a blue. Warden.
We've got 80 gold and 2 items looted. It's a pretty sad life right now.
Not working out for this Ezreal right now.
No, like I said earlier, the Ezreal pick into this Comet Ashe is virtually an impossible lane for you.
Alcantos has got to be careful. He can get run down here, and he should just be dead. No.
Rosenton really trying, flashing, and one more
trades
kill.
the 1-for-1, and that is way better than what should have happened. Ruskin just getting a little too over-aggressive with that flash. Didn't wait for cooldowns to be up and just flashed ahead anyway. And
the White Lightning gets the Dragon Control and trade of the top tower.
It was almost a better trade there just because they caught the kill out of Alcantos and another tower.
Oh, and
they can continue to rotate. Bot lane going on the Aatrox.
Gets ulted, but Treebro gets rooted under turret, and
that might be done by the Trundle, overextending.
Let's see if Ezreal can get in this fight now that he's joining. Alawi does still have ult. They have to be careful. There it comes down.
That's it back off. Aatrox is being pulled in. I think that was a TP from Azir, but and the Cassidy. Cassidy in the backline, going straight to the Ashe. Knowledge goes straight down.
Cassidy should just be able to run Ashe down here, and they should be able to clean this whole thing up, and they might just get Baron off that.
And Loki might be going down here soon also. Yes, he
Let's
is.
see what they decide to do.
That's a 1-for-5.
Treebro is up, so doesn't look like they're going to try to rotate to Baron. Just getting some pressure mid lane while Zach goes and farms bot lane.
Just overextending on the tower dive and being straight up punished.
Yeah. Once he flashed over that pillar, you got his flash. You can just back off there, but they really committed to that dive and got just rooted under turret and gave Aatrox his reset.
Really nice job on Havoc just punishing the Trundle.
Great follow up, just flashing forward, ulting. Setting up for that clean backline for Razikin to come in and just clean house.
Yeah, and I mean, you saw in that fight, and this is just a 1.5 item cast. He just got on from a flank and just ran down the Ashe. There's nothing Ashe could do in that situation. So. We got a little bit of whack-a-mole going on here, and they're actually starting the Baron here, but
starting
it's
the Baron.
Vision.
22 minutes. Oh, Lowry's TPing in there, committing to this.
And they're just committing to it.
Nados is half health this time, and I feel like this is...
Hey, Christina's dead!
The baiting in the Lowry is ulti.
Trades
2
2 back.
And Aatrox is going down 3 now. Oh my god.
Alawi just gets a triple kill, but they do trade back on the bot lane of White Lightning, and Alcanto's trying to find the Ezreal, but that's still has Arcade Shift available. And it's an extremely aggressive play for White Lightning, but the Alawi just destroys them.
You guys should choose
which
one wants to play-by-play cast. You guys are just talking over each other.
This is true. Good. Who's louder, me or Ryan?
If we talk over each other, they can't hear when we, mess up.
Oh.
This is true.
Wow.
The Havoc just gets caught out there.
We'll be like the Koreans, dude.
Just start yelling ability names. Alright, next fight, I'm just gonna yell depth charge like 12 times and we'll see what happens.
Zaki is trying to clear all the vision out before they come back and reattempt that Baron. It's kind of crazy how the fight ended up with Semkev and Christina just dying virtually at the beginning of the fight.
Yeah.
It's still being 100% in the favor.
Didn't react to the fact that Sejuani was right next to her and just got CC'd and died. It was actually just a bait to get them all into range for Loki.
And then Semkev just got like bursted by the Baron. Oh, Alcanto's just being caught out alone, straight up. Allow ulti, wait.
Ashe Arrow coming in, but not gonna be in time to help out.
And this gold lead is just completely shrunken after that Baron fight.
Yeah.
Even though it was in favor of White Lightning, they lost pretty much their entire gold lead they accumulated over the early game.
It's just from all the free gold that's on the map right now.
It's like, this is what I was talking about last game with Alcantos really liking to greed out the sidelines. I mean, he shouldn't have been there, and Ruskin's playing a champion who can easily punish him for that, so. Ruskin going in here.
I think Christina's just dead,
I'm not sure where the hook was going.
Just destroys Christina.
The Falling just getting wrecked right now.
Yep. This is just
Cassidy just doing way too much damage. Alcanto's still trying to get in there. They might have to look out for the Laui ult. Havoc's gonna be sacrificed, but it's still 2 for 1.
I was a little aggressive there coming out of InBloom, diving almost their base. Sort of,
I mean, that's just the power of Cassidy here. He's level 14 already. Almost has a completed Lich Bane.
And they managed to back out before they got caught up in the Alawi ulti.
Does he have Lich Bane on back? I think he does.
Oh,
they're starting the Baron.
They're dragging for Baron right now.
This is really risky, but...
White Lightning has no vision onto the Baron.
Loki's coming in to check. He doesn't have flash, but he does have his ult.
They're doing this Baron really slow as well.
Oh, and Ashe Arrow just sets up for this clean ult, and Demon Monkey just goes down, but they trade it back. Looks like just going to be a disengage from here.
Azir could be looking for a flank, and
I think White Lightning
they're going to start up the Baron.
Jeez.
Christina getting chucked out.
And he's on to Alcantos.
Alcantos in the back of the pit, has flash up. He's going to have to burn the flash to get out of the pit.
Can Max get this reset here?
Risington just ulting in, cleaning up.
Oh, Max doesn't get the reset.
Oh my god! Risington with the flash ulti, cleaning up the backline.
And that's what you have to look out for. They don't have the CC to contain this Cassidy in it. I don't think they can do this Baron, though.
They can't do the Baron without Demon Monkey being at the fight.
but I mean, this Cassian is 10 kills. It's level 14 is gonna get this Lichbane, and he could just destroy Alcantos and Christina here, and there's nothing they can do about it.
Where's the Magias? Looking for this Magias on the Cassian. Backs finishes that, which you were talking about, the Lichbane now completed on the Cassian.
Really, the downfall for White Lightning's team fights right now is just their ball lane getting chunked out before it even starts.
Yeah, really not utilizing the Nautilus Ash at all. Not really like looking for plays, just kind of trying to start the Baron and not even turning. Really just looking to peel. It's a really poor way to use the Ash and the Nautilus.
They're always below 50% health by the time the fight starts, is the thing.
I mean, they need both the Ash ult and the Nautilus, all of the Nautilus CC to lock down this Cassian to kill him off, but with the Zonias and...
They're looking at Loki right now.
Oh my
Loki's
lord.
split pushing with no vision.
He's
caught in the root right now. Using the Morgana ulti, flashing away, still trying to fight it out.
Just going straight down to Razukin after he
There's
gets
just
another
some
old W.
over-aggressive pushing here. Your team has no pressure anywhere else. You're actually losing pressure in bot lane by not answering the Aatrox, and your team could get nothing for the fact that they sent 3 up top to deal with you.
Especially since a lot of the team fight is based around the Alawi damage. And
Yeah.
her using her flash there without really getting anything is just not worth.
The Alawi has to carry these fights because the Azir and the Ashe just get one shot. So, if the Alawi doesn't have flash, it's really hard for her to actually get in there and deal solid team fight damage. Looking to maybe pick off Alcantos here if he steps up again, but playing it smart this time and not over pushing. Ooh, that's trying to pick him off, but Sejuani's here to back him up, and should be a disengage.
I'm really curious to see how this game's going to develop around the Baron. Pretty much all the focus from both teams have been around this Baron. And we do have another Drake, another Infernal Drake coming up in 55 seconds, which is going to be more contention. 5 Drakes again. When White Lightning hit that 5 Drake in the last game, and then they hit Elder, really, really strong. There's really no way for them to be stopped. And now they have the Azir online. Now you do have a Cassidy, who is... How far away is he from Rabbi? He's about 1,000 gold from Rabbi's.
Yeah. I mean, this should be easier to execute for InBloom than last game. They don't have to try and 5-man and set up a siege. They should just be able to 1-3-1. I mean, this Cassidy is absolutely massive. It can kill anyone. And we'll just be able to shred turrets with this Lichbane, so... They can have side lane pressure and look for flanks.
And good thing Cullen's liver is safe for now.
Oh,
0 death on Ezreal.
Oh, they're TPing in to fight this. Aatrox and Cassidy are both on a flank here. White Lightning correctly diagnosed that.
Oh, they caught Tree before it could ult. We ult is
Cassidy's in
dead.
the backline just one-shotting the Ashe and is spending so much time. Still wreaking havoc in the backline. Loki's just keeping the front line, but it's getting kited out as Cassidy
just rips apart the team.
Cassidy hit level 16 and that's game over.
Oh. Bring out the silver scrapes, we're heading to game 5.
Looks like they might try to push for the end, or I think they have time, but...
I think they should have time here.
They should be able to end this game here.
Yeah, they should have time with the Ezreal W. Yeah, this game...
Yeah, I mean, if Ashe tries to walk up when she respawns, she's just gonna get one shot.
Havoc is just gonna drop pool here and make sure she doesn't walk out or drop her Q,
And
we're going straight to game 5.
InBloom pulls the series back with a impressive performance by Razakin there. We're gonna go to Game 5.
Oh yeah.
Zach doing his best to make sure Colin can get to work tomorrow morning.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, 4 hours of sleep is gonna be fantastic tonight. Alright. Let's look at those damage charts though. I'm pretty sure, yep. It's gonna be pretty much in the Cassidy and the Alawi pretty much only. I'm honestly really disappointed in White Lightning's bot lane. Just doing nothing that game. Where in the previous game where they had Ashe, they did a lot more. Setting up the fights, burning flashes, having that way more like team presence.
There really wasn't anything to protect the Ashe is the thing.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't even you need to protect the Ashe. You just need to start the fights.
Yeah, they were just waiting for this Cassia and Aatrox to get on flanks and then try to start a 5v5. You have an Ashe ult, and like if someone's separated from Morgana, you should be firing that off and look for picks. But they just kind of sat there and were like, well, I need this ability to CC Cassidy instead of just looking for those proactive fights and not having to deal with the Cassidy.
Mm-hmm. Alright, looks like we're gonna head to Game 5. What do you guys think on the predictions? Who's gonna take the series?
I mean, I think overall this series has been played better by InBloom, and White Lightning's just been capitalizing on a few mistakes here, but if InBloom gets a draft where Rozkin has the ability to carry this game, I don't see White Lightning winning this series.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they just dumped 4 bans into his pool, and he still pulls out the Cassidy against arguably one of Alcanto's best champions, and still destroyed him.
Yeah. Well, I think if you're going to be throwing bans to Rozkin, I think that some play. I mean, I think Oriana was banned in there. Like, you can get rid of that. You don't need to be banning that. Like.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's not even just like the champion. I mean, Alcanto's just misplayed that early on, where they tried to set up the gank and got solo killed for it, and just you can't be accelerating the Cassidy like that. So Alcantos is gonna have to step it up if they're gonna come back in this Game 5.
Mm-hmm. Alright, we'll wait to bring Comeonet in until they get all together. Great. Can't wait to take an energy drink to work tomorrow. Maybe 2.
At least you don't have to actually do anything at your work.
Yeah, okay.
Just start injecting caffeine into your bloodstream.
Bang. Yeah. Sour apple. Hell yeah. Or what else? I have the sour apple ones and the rainbow unicorn.
That sounds like a flavor.
Yeah, dude.
Rainbow unicorn.
It tastes like sweet tarts.
Yeah, because that's what I need in my sugary filled energy drink is the taste of sugar as well.
I mean, it doesn't have any sugar in it, so that's like Bang's thing. They don't have any sugar. They don't have any sugar in them. All right, they're getting their teams situated.
I like how the games went on. This slowly became more of a serious stream.
It's Skippy's fault.
The less alcohol that was involved, the more serious it became.
This is a really close match, though.
Alright, John, you're in. Let's get you in here, and then we get start a pick ban.
Hopefully. Let's try and start this game before 1.
Oh my gosh, right. Alright. I have the Champs Milk music. Let me get my kappas out.
Hey, where's the silver scrapes?
And we put silver scrapes is when we get into game and we start waiting for this for 3 minutes.
Alright.
That's when you put the silver scrapes in. We don't put silver scrapes before.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's why everyone's actually watching the stream anyway, so listen to that. Actually, I mean, at this point, they probably have the stream muted, so...
Yeah. Us with our... pretty fucking... No, this isn't... What the fuck is this? God, to go all the way to my Spotify to find this. Oh, should we get the...
We go to commercial. Before we go to commercial, we have a statement away. All right, Vancouver! You know this song. It is tradition. I want everyone to get hyped, get involved.
Oh my gosh, somebody get him off the stage. Good lord. Oh, there we go, found it. Alright, we're good.
Oh, that would be why I, okay.
Hey, I gotta say ready, fuck you.
Yo, fuck you.
Fuck you. This
Find the room, you two.
This is mutiny. Alright. At this point, I can only imagine the mental fatigue on both teams. What have we been in? This is a fourth. Yeah, this will be our 5th full game. We're on 4 hours right now. Hour number 4, so we're... And I've only been recording since game 3. Tragedy for the VOD review, but you know, shit happens.
I mean, I have all the plays.tv shit.
Yeah, I don't have any of that. My computer was crying, so I had to stop that shit. What about admins?
Admins? Huh? Who?
I just heard admins and thought you were talking shit. What?
Taco, we would never talk shit about
What the fuck, Taco? We love you. What the hell, man?
Alright, there's like a line I won't cross, and it's like I'll talk all the shit I want about Void.
What?
But I'll never talk shit about Taco.
What the fuck, man? Gah!
You're the coolest taco guy we know.
Yeah, the best Taco.
Alright, looks like everyone is ready here.
Alright, cool.
So hopefully we'll start this champion select up real quick. There we go. Alright, let's see if how White Lightning reacts. What happened to him last game.
Still the karma ban.
Yep.
They're
5
really
games.
willing not give that over.
There we go. Each team actually only has 2 bans because the Karma York have been banned every single game. All right, get your tacos off the screen.
What?
Jesus.
Who put that there?
Alright,
Calling the
wow.
Mexican is showing.
The early Azir ban.
Ah, fine. I'll put on Silver Scrapes.
No, not until we're waiting the 3 minutes.
Nah,
Yeah.
Zach wants Silver Scrapes now. Oh, we'll put on Silver
Mordekaiser
Scrapes.
coming out. Looking at the Rise to be banned. Probably by InBloom here.
There we go. It was a little loud.
It does look like we might be leaving the Sejuani open though for. Wow.
Yeah.
White Lightning actually bans the Rise instead. Don't want to first pick that.
I think you get the Sejuani ban here, don't you? I don't think you're willing to give that back over to the Tree Bro. After he had that dominant game 1. Lux getting through.
Lux gets it through because of the Azir ban, so they'll flex that pick around a bit. I want to see some hard engaged.
Starting off great.
And a little bit of agency coming out of InBloom, trying, continue to snowball these early game leads they've been picking up every game.
Okay.
Jarvan, that's
definitely a strong pick to actually be looking for early game.
yeah. You can pair that up with another strong initiator.
Mm-hmm.
I expect them to give Razikin the counter pick here, holding that till last pick.
Yeah.
Looks like we might see the Lux Caitlyn bot lane, but that could still be flexed around a bit.
I wonder how many more bans they'll drop into Razikin before Alcantos can actually win the matchup.
Oh.
I'm kidding. I'm not that toxic.
Yikes.
Oh,
with that
back?
Tom Kench. They've won 2 games with it, so
Yeah, I think-
bringing it back now that it's not on the ban table.
Yeah, I think that they're just gonna put the Lux mid and keep the TK bot just to protect Christina. Make sure that he's safe down the bot lane.
So what I'd like to see here is maybe switch it up and get no.
Oh no.
No.
No. Oh no.
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 But it's not.
No.
It's not
Oh
Alcantos though.
No, it's Orianna. That's not what I wanted to see here. That I was gonna say maybe they could switch it up and go for a more poke focus comp now that Tom Kench is locked in, but
All right. Okay. Well, okay.
the Orianna just kind of sacrifices all mid prio that InBloom could have.
I think we need to just talk about the fact that if Razikin is still, like, with both of his junglers now, has been way better than Treebro and Alcanthos with the Ori Jarvan. So we can only hope that
It's really.
this Ori is shown something.
I mean, Razikin has just been performing so well this series. I would have liked to see him continue to be on these playmaking mid laners, but here on Orianna, especially against the Caitlyn and a Lux, it's going to be hard for him to set up his own plays, and the Zyra locked in, going for a very aggressive pairing with the Ezreal.
They're definitely tired of going in even lanes here.
But that is going to leave, unless they lock in a tank here in top lane, it's going to leave all the engage on Demon Monkey. And against the Caitlyn Tom Kench, that's a lot to ask from one Jarvan.
Yeah.
The Rek'Sai being locked in.
Good counter pick to Jarvan, knocking him out of his EQ.
Yeah. I mean,
A lot of gank potential in the lanes also.
With how the early games are going, it can either help the early game or it can just make it so they don't have a chance to come back late.
Also, Game 5 games seem to be the least proactive games of every series, so we'll see how this Rek'Sai gets things done in the early game. And Nautilus. Wow,
Wow.
you got a lot
That's
of
Tom Kench top?
Tom Kench top.
lane.
Definitely flexing that hardcore. Wait,
Wait.
I don't think that Yumi is gonna get locked in here.
where's the Bard
Yeah,
over?
that's just Havoc trolling.
Havoc over the Bard.
Gangplank.
That's not a. Oh.
Tryndamere would be a very spicy.
What? Okay, I was like, oh.
Alright.
Alright, so Ryan, how does the Tom Kench Oregon matchup fare?
Well, you see, you lose like your first 6 levels,
And then you just win.
but then you just win. Because Urgot's ability to just cancel out Tom
Alright.
Kench's gray health.
No, that's loud. Why the fuck
It's
is this so loud?
As long as you don't fall behind too early on, and you just stay even, you bring up your jungler once, come up top lane, and with how much pressure they've been putting on Loki this series, this Tom Kench is a rather risky pick, because if he can't snowball the early game, he's not the best tank you could choose from, and he really falls off in his damage-wise.
Yeah, also, my Lightning's comp is absolutely zero hard engage other than Nautilus are, and the follow-up from, or the, like, flash knock-up from Rek'Sai.
It's definitely gonna be looking for picks around the map, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, we kind
Especially
of,
with,
like,
the...
well, like, a lot of our focus has been on, like, who has the most engage, but, like, both teams have kind of a significant lack of hard engage, other than Jarvan and Rek'Sai and, like, Nautilus and Zyra Flashy.
Let's, I mean, White Lightning has been playing really well around Vision, so let's see if they can utilize this Tom Kench to, you know, exploit the gaps in Vision that InBloom has had and get some free flanks off.
Well, that and, like...
Really, only way fights are going to happen unless the teams just handshake to fight at objectives.
Well, that, and you also have, like, you have the Lux. Like, you always slap me in the back of the head when I don't ward shit for you when you're playing Lux. Because the amount that you can catch people out and just get easy one-shots all across the map. And it's not like InBloom has a Tom Kench to just eat somebody out of it.
Even with a long-range Caitlyn ult, and Tom Kench can easily bring in, like, a Rek'Sai or Nautilus into the fight.
Yeah, it's going to be really scary if InBloom loses vision control. Like, Zyra cannot just walk up.
And Urgot isn't most likely not going to be tanky enough to face check a TK.
Yeah, and we'll see what Demon Monkey, how he takes this Jarvan. We've seen Treebro play it twice, and it was full tank both times. Let's see if Demon Monkey follows that, or if he goes the more damage oriented.
As far as balling goes, the laning phase should be in favor of the Zyra. Mostly because she can easily time the plants to block the Nautilus hook. But the moment it hits level 6, it's
does she get hooked?
Pretty much.
That's how most.
Did she get hooked? She's dead.
Nautilus, Thresh, Blitzcrank, you know, it's like, you should lose this matchup, but can you hit your hook?
I mean, there's a trick on Zyra you can do where you just use your plants before they hook, whereas the hook is in midair. The only problem I see right now is level 6 when Nautilus just presses R on you and she can't move.
Yeah. Looking for Rek'Sai, maybe even to try and level 2 cheese the spot lane, just go red buff into a gank bot to burn summoners.
It is gonna be again a triple TP from InBloom though.
Nice. Alright.
Let's see if Zach can have a little bit better luck on his Kleptoprocs this game.
Alright guys, as far as shoutcasting goes, we just sit back, relax, and say nothing.
Oh really? Is that what it is?
Exactly.
Alright, that seems like a good strategy here.
Seems like a terrible strategy.
We'll just overlay silver scrapes for the audio for the entirety of the game.
We get a soundboard and get a laugh track in.
Oh my lord.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow, the Airy Oriana really going for more of a lane focused build here instead of the spellbook to offer more utility. It's gonna be stuck with the TP all game and not really able to utilize it that much.
Can't wait for you to eat your words about how dog shit this character is.
Character's dog shit. One good game, if it happens, does not mean the character's a dog shit.
No, you.
With Tom Kench top lane going last stand, that's like the mastery I'd never see. So it makes sense on Tom Kench.
Yeah. Until there's an guy who doesn't care about your shield.
30%.
That's the real reason they're buffing the Renekton stun to take away shields, is so Tom Kench can't go top lane.
Yeah, honestly, I'm totally okay with that. Even though you have to burn all your combos just to get him to burn his gray shield.
What do you mean? You just have to have 50 rage and cast W.
No, it's getting him to like the 100 HP. You have to burn your fucking W to get there, you monkey.
Yeah, and then it comes back up.
No,
This is the first time we've not seen InBloom 5-point, but looks like maybe they were trying to bait something out with Ruskin standing outside the bush, but White Lightning just doing a standard 5-point. Not gonna see anything here.
Ultimate Hunter Lux, Shield Bash Nautilus.
Some pretty standard runes coming across here.
Yeah.
Kaylin going for the magical boots.
But the Rek'Sai with the Halo Blades, looking for that kill potential in the Jarvan. Looking to really, to just kill early.
Yeah, I really would have liked to see things other than TP on these mid laners, especially with Oriana not going Spellbook. TP really doesn't offer you that much with these mid laners besides your very first back. So...
Oh.
Ezreal getting hooked here. Get some auto attack trades back. But... yeah.
Get those objective timers in here.
God damn it!
And the UNO.
God, you fucking burger Reed.
Just trying to help you be a better streamer.
Look, man, I don't know what I'm doing.
your career in shoutcasting is on the line here.
I am doing my best here, alright? And I feel like we're doing a pretty good job.
You're the supporting cast. You're like the main character, you see?
Yeah. Yeah.
AK, you have the better computer than both of us to stream.
That's probably not true.
I don't know. What are you running, Ryan? Yeah.
Back to game here. Before we start talking about computers instead of League.
Alright. Demon Monkey picking up the blue. Definitely just doing a standard clear here. Rek'Sai doing a standard clear as well.
Just doing that full power farm through the jungle. It's just utilizing that Rek'Sai sustain to not
just
take
pick
any
up,
damage.
Yeah, just pick up this crab and then look for possibly a gank top here. Well, gonna meet Nax here.
Okay, and then knock up, but
we
got able to dash away.
Yeah, get some really good damage down though. Force Nax to back.
Yeah, especially with the position of the wave here. Just right outside the turret.
Oh, really
Another good route.
Oh, that was a really good trade. Keep getting damage down. You don't have a Tom Kench to keep you alive anymore now. It's just a Nautilus that's forcing all ins. And we're getting some pings here. Demon Monkey's looking bot right now.
Yeah, and that's the Lux TP down mid lane, so not gonna have that to respond. See if we can start this off with the Zyra route.
The lane is in their favor. They spot him out.
They spot him out and just gonna back off. Oh. Max has got to be careful here. Don't want to leave too far away from your turret.
Yeah, they're pinging the Rek'Sai right now. They know where she's at.
Hmm.
Just kind of waiting for that wave to be pushed back into him so he can safely farm it. He is going to lose his pink ward here, but...
Yeah. And Demon Monkey's going to lose his Krugs here to Tree Bro.
Didn't look to take those back on when he was down bot side, so...
It's a huge wave just hitting the tower right now. But I don't think they're going to look for the dive.
Yeah, it's
an
really
Urgot.
risky to do that dive. Even though Tom Kinch has this gray health, the amount of CC Urgot can put down on you. Good rotation in mid lane, just clearing out the wards, making Alcantos have to play a little bit careful.
Urgot about to hit his level 6 power spike against Tom Kench.
Yeah. He's really looking for that black cleaver to be completed as well, so he actually has the damage to fight through it. But how you want to be playing this is Tom Kench is popping that gray health when you're at like 26% HP, you know. Is that what it is? Is it 25%? I don't even remember.
Yeah, 25% execute for the...
Yeah, really trying to toe that line there, but Urgot really doesn't have the damage to fight you right now anyways.
Lux clearing out the mid wave with her ulti.
Yeah, just looking at
Casual
some
stuff.
farm and reset here.
Yeah. We're really only seeing the junglers or trading camps right now, and that's kind of about it right now. Everybody's just kind of farming.
Seems really passive by Demon Monkey. I mean, that huge wave that was stacked up top lane in any of the other 4 games, I would have expected to see the InBloom jungler up there ready to dive top lane with how they've been playing it, but...
Next, hovering in the mid lane.
Shockwave, no.
It's here for the counter gank.
Ooh.
Oh, misses.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
First
there we
blood.
go, first blood over to Nax with the good roam down from top lane.
Perfectly baited. They saw the Rek'Sai on the ward. And they were just ready for the counter gank.
It was a great counter gank, to be perfectly honest. Getting 2 flashes out. No, they burned 3 flashes altogether. 2 flashes for InBloom and 1 for...
They burned 2 flashes, but they got the first blood and...
Great start for the...
Yeah,
for that Urgot. Oof.
Already up to his phage, now just working on the Kindle Gem to get that. Didn't really lose much either, top lane. Only lost like a wave for that. So, just going the standard tank build here on Tom Kench. No crazy shenanigans happening.
They could be looking at the flashless Urgot right now.
Yep. See if we can get
that's
here.
His dash gets cancelled and he's gonna go down here.
That's an Orianna TP, but it's just gonna be too late.
It got cancelled by the Lux Q.
Lux actually saves Orianna's life by canceling that TP. Seems like a little bit of a mistake there. That was a free kill. Jarvan coming in, trying to burn that flash and gets it.
Lux flash down.
Oh.
And right down to the Nautilus, getting some major poke on down.
Zach just cashed in 100 bag of gold, so.
His luck is a lot better now. 240 gold.
Go ahead and check 400 gold up on this Caitlyn right now.
And a lot of that is just from the club, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really a CS lead here. It's almost dead even. But really, again, there's just a CS lead being developed by Loki, even though I guess this game he hasn't been focused, but he's just constantly getting this CS leads over Nax.
To be fair, Nax did rotate mid, could lose a wave.
Yeah, well, he lost a wave, yeah, but he's still down 20 CS here.
Yeah.
Demon Monkey trying to solo this, but his Orianna's in base. This could be dangerous if he gets spotted out, but it doesn't look like White Lightning has any idea this is happening, and This could just be an early Ocean Drake for free.
Finally getting that early dragon control.
Not what you want to see if you're White Lightning.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing that they were consistent on, just getting all the early dragons.
Alright. See if Nax, I think he should know. I think there was some pings coming down. But he should know that just made a play bot side. He should play careful. Right. Now he definitely knows.
Nah,
That's only
dude.
texting.
Nah. He has no idea.
Should just be able to safely pick up this wave. And Alcanto's just giving up a wave mid lane for that roam as well. Not finding too much success.
Oh, now they're gonna hear him.
White Lightning starting at the Rift Herald.
He Demon Monkey walking over there, gonna face check this. Oh no, he stopped for his.
Starting his Raptors, they should know this is going. They just saw Lux leave mid lane like that, but
I think they're just gonna give it up.
looks like it. That's just gonna be a free Rift Herald pre 14 minutes. They can really cash that out for some tower plates.
Early rotations, no lane priorities.
Yeah.
And Lux just easily clears out mid lane again.
I would like to see that Rift Herald drop top lane. Just extend this gold lead that Loki has.
Drop a top lane, allow Loki to use his ulti to go elsewhere.
Yeah.
And open up some playmaking potential.
But, you know, wherever they drop it, they hopefully drop it pre 14 minutes and actually get these free plates. Rek'Sai being spotted out, but not going to go any farther into the river. InBloom really pushing up here in this blue side jungle.
Oh, true, bro.
Finding the Rek'Sai in the jungle. I think Rek'Sai has to leave.
Cut out.
Oh.
Flashed away.
We'll flash over the wall. Gets the
Flash over
kill.
the wall, gets it.
Oh, that's Urgot all burned as well. See if they can turn it back around, but shouldn't be able to. All in bot lane. Force the flash.
Really, I feel like Rek'Sai would have lived if she didn't leave Tom Kench's mouth so early.
Yeah, it looks like they're just this spam clicking and didn't have her tunnel up, I guess. So
Really good catch up. Doing exactly, using their vision in the enemy jungle to good use.
see, it's pretty nice farm lane going on here. Bot lane, no plates been taken. There's actually only been 2 plates taken so far. There's only a minute left to drop this Herald. I really want to see it drop before these plates run out.
I mean, Ezreal effectively has a kill already from this Klepto.
Rek'Sai hovering around mid, but I'm not sure you're going to get anything here. He goes in
Goes
for
in.
it. Alright. See if
Getting
he can
a
get
small chunk. As in bot lane, Kanan walks up a bit too far
TP
forward.
coming in here from Urgot, and they're just
gonna
going to
get punished again.
kill this. And they just...
Oh!
Oh, and they go snipe onto the Kanan bot lane.
Oh!
and they-
Catching
Oh,
out
and
the...
that's the Tom Kench all he's flashing
Flashing
over
away.
here, but, I
He
mean,
might look to go forward still. Yeah, Jarvan's still looking.
should be fine here. But Treebro getting caught just being punished there. They lose the extra money from plates for that Herald, and now it's just going to be for damage.
And Christina got caught out in the ball lane by the Zyra root. And just gets completely chunked out and they get sniped out by the Ezreal ulti.
Great ulti by that. Great reactionary play by Nax to go mid and catch that kill. This is what I was worried about with the Rek'Sai. It's like you don't really do anything early and now you're basically going to be useless for the rest of the game. Not strong enough to be frontline and doesn't have enough damage to catch out and kill anybody but really the Zyra anymore.
Yeah. Alright, there's the Rift Herald being summoned here, but they still have to push up this wave, and Ezreal's TPing bot lane. Jarvan's making his way down too. This should just be one charge. Really just get a little bit of damage, but Rift Herald just not getting a lot of value.
They're bringing Nax down also, an impossible fight going to happen around Dragon soon.
Oh, they don't really look here.
InBloom is looking. Oof.
Root's gonna disengage that pretty easily.
I think Loki is gonna be looking for a TP flank soon. They have a good ward for it around the blue buff.
Yeah.
As the dragon gets started back up. And it just goes down way too fast, they can't react to it.
That is not the dragon they wanted to be giving up here, but they just weren't in a position to fight.
Although, Loki's up here beating on that tower, getting it really low.
Lux getting caught out by the Oriana ulti.
She's just gonna
That
have
has
to burn.
to flash away.
It gets
Oh!
solo kill. I really have to question this Magi's first item on this Lux.
What?
Wait a sec.
What?
What was she thinking?
Wow. That's some
That's-
disrespect right there.
You didn't start with a steal, you didn't have any kills or assists, so you just bought a Magi's with 0 stacks as your first item.
A lot of
Okay, so
disrespect.
Not making good decisions here.
Demon Monkey just chilling out in the bush. They have no vision of it, but
No, but
playing really
they're...
safe.
Rek'Sai is about to look bot here.
The Dragon's still on the bot side, still out of vision.
Is he just picking up the Herald there, or the crab?
Yeah.
Wrapping around right now? Oh. Now they know where he is right now.
They found
You
Super
him.
should
looking
see the
in.
Rek'Sai here and
Yep.
just
Caitlyn got rid of. She's
She's
gonna go
dead
down.
again.
oh.
Just insta bursted by Zyra plants, the ulti, and Ezreal ulti. And blowing her flash for it also. That's not what you want to be seeing.
White Lightning just getting destroyed this early game, and here comes another dive. They don't have a minion wave, so they'll
They
stay
can easily
alive
push
for
it up
now.
though.
But
Oh,
Lux is here to
Oh,
protect.
they look to try to catch up the Draven, but
no dice.
he just goes out.
Ooh.
Oh, and the
Shockwave
knowledge might be
comes
going
in.
down. Flashing from the
Oh.
Rek'Sai and gets instantly bursted. Nice double
And-
snare. Oh, Demon Monkey showing his dominance as Tom Crunch is gonna get kited here. And it's most likely gonna go down. But Zach has to be careful. Oh, there he goes.
And I have to say here, if this, oh my god, it's
Oh,
Lux
oh
gets
my
caught
God.
out again.
Havoc, the skill shot accuracy on his roots right now.
Are they gonna look for a dive here?
You
Guaranteed.
saw how low Oriana and
Oh!
Nope, we're still going, and
Wow.
White Lightning is just chain feeding down this bot lane.
I think this White Lightning just kind of lost their mental, and now they're just like playing defensively and not looking for plays, and now they're just anytime they look for a play, it's just getting punished by what seems like Demon Monkey finally having a really solid game here on this Jarvan.
And I have to point out, like, if this, you saw how low the Ezreal and Oriana got out of that Lux combo, if that would have been a Ludens and a nullifying orb, that could have just been a clean double kill for Lux and been a completely different fight. But this Lux just has no kill threat at all with only 118 AP at 18 minutes. He just doesn't deal enough damage to actually hurt anyone.
Now we just need to be sure that InBloom can actually make a play while having a 6 or an 8,000 gold lead. Was that 6th? About 7,000?
But they were
Seeing-
9,000 up, and
Yeah, they were 9,000 up and still couldn't close out the game. So definitely an ability to just completely throw here as they have before.
They definitely seem a lot more organized this game though.
But I think
And
White
what they want to
Lightning,
do.
White Lightning has a way back in if they can catch some of these people while they don't have any summoners. Like Razikin doesn't have a flash right now. Demon Monkey doesn't have flash right now. Havoc doesn't have flash right now. If they can capitalize on any of these, they could turn this back around. Getting some of those shutdowns would be really, really solid on maybe even the
The
Lux
only
and
problem-
Caitlyn.
is so much of their pick relies on the Lux burst, and there just isn't any burst to speak of with this build.
Oof.
Oh
Ezreal
my
just
god.
coming in and chunking Christina. She was gonna back anyway, but
Christina has 60% HP already.
asserting some dominance with that Ezreal ult.
Finding a small poke damage on the Orianna.
Ooh.
Oh, they're looking for something balling. Catching out the Tom Kench. Tom Kench flashing, but
Rek'Sai?
Rek'Sai is stuck.
Rek'Sai is just dead.
dead.
This is gonna be a
And that's
double
gonna be the
throw.
fear. No gray health.
This is just looking like a
Kench just goes down.
This is just looking like a complete slaughter. White Lightning just doesn't know what to do, and anything they look for is just getting punished as hard as possible by White Lightning here. Or by White Lightning, by InBloom. I'm really not sure how White Lightning finds a way back in this game. Like last time, they had at least a clear condition. But now their mid laner and their AD carry are really far behind. They don't really have any power points on the map right now.
And I'm not sure what Treebro was thinking, continuing that dive going in onto the Urgot. They saw the Jarvan coming around the corner, and he just, instead of tunneling away, he just tunnels straight into the Urgot. Not where you want to be as this, you know, warrior phage Rek'Sai.
What I want to see them right now is just, I would really like for InBloom just to give up the Baron, or not give it up, but like just stop trying to fight for it and just push like the side lanes. Look for White Lightning trying to catch vision, and then just get picks off of it. You have so many ways to catch picks. This Orianna is 2 items at 20 minutes. She's huge.
It's really looking that InBloom has to throw really hard in order to lose this.
Which they have done, by far.
Indeed.
They have still thrown. It's just they're not really that far away. I just think that without a Corki that can poke down a Sivir, or Nax just not paying attention at all, I think he just wins this.
Yeah.
Tom Kench really trying his hardest.
Loki, you're not strong enough. Yeah, Loki, you're
as long
just...
as he doesn't whiff the ult.
Yeah,
he
Loki's
does great ult at the right time, but just...
I think he had
down.
I think he had the tick going from the corrupting potion is what dropped him. Oh, now they're going for Baron here.
They're just going for Baron here, and with Max having TP and resetting from base, it should just be a free Baron here.
Yeah, Rek'Sai on the bot side also.
A lucky Lux ult here is all they can hope for, but it's not even in range.
Is this sneaky? It is in fact not sneaky. No Comet steal like we saw from Unicorn.
Not quite mastering the Lux ult timings on the Baron steal.
Unlike our boy EpilepticUnicorn. The best mid laner in a while.
With this gold lead and now Baron buff, they should just be able to run it down a lane and just take anything they want. There's not much White Lightning can do except hoping Demon Monkey just goes too far aggressive and they can just CC him and take him out.
Yeah, they have double stopwatch right now on the Ori and the Jarvan, so they can look for the sombrero. Oh nope, there's the ulti being burned.
Orianna ult and Ezreal ult being blown there.
Now he's lost a lot of siege power after that.
I would like to just see Nax staying in a sideline. He went Frozen Mallet. Like, he doesn't offer a whole lot here in the mid lane siege. Doesn't have a Righteous Glory or anything, so I'd like to say him just stay in the side wave. Looks like they're collapsing on Treebro. His tunnel is down. Has to burn the flash.
Down. There goes a primary
actually...
engage tool.
That's so detrimental.
Yeah. As a Rek'Sai player myself, having to burn flash not on top of somebody is the worst feeling you can have as Rek'Sai. Especially already being down, you're kind of useless as it is. Like, not even being able to engage is going to feel insanely bad.
Oh, messing
not
up
enough
the
range,
flash.
but it might not even matter.
Got it up.
Oh,
just
barely
a little.
takes away with enough HP to not get pulled back.
Oh, but that's going to push him off and get him another tower, possibly too, as mid lane's being shoved in at the same time. Demon Monkey can look for a flank here on the second tier tower, or just pushing this one.
Honestly, you can just go here. Loki cannot stay here by himself, and Razkin is just dealing so much damage, especially to this no MR team.
This is exactly what I want to see. Just forsake the Baron, which they already took, so it doesn't really matter. They're actually using the Baron buff to push. That's how tired I am.
Here comes Treebro coming in, but he's just gonna have to get eaten up and almost died from that.
Got melted. Oh!
Look, has to be really careful.
Oh
My god! The 2-man shockwave into the Jarvan ulti and takes down 2.
Beautiful shockwave there.
Flash on the top of the screen as well, and that should be 2 free inhibitors here.
They can honestly just look to push top lane or just end it right here.
Demon Monkey's
save
got
Demon Monkey. Oh!
Havoc taking a load of
being
damage.
a bro and taking that that Caitlyn almost got him killed.
Taking that Lux ult and the Caitlyn ult like a bro.
Okay, so you see the Dark Seal on Zyra? That's when you when you upgrade to Magi.
Someone let El Cantos know you don't just buy Magi's first item with no stacks.
No, that's just greed.
He sold the Magi's.
Wait,
trying to go to a Morellan Omicron now, and it's just
okay.
It's way too late to come back from the early lack of damage.
No, don't worry. InBloom will throw. If we can throw, InBloom can throw.
I don't think they're gonna throw here. This Orianna almost has death cap.
How far away is she?
She's about 1,000 gold away?
Nah, she's about 700.
I was just looking at the items and combine. I was checking gold, but...
Yeah, I checked gold. She's about 400 gold right now.
Yeah, but...
Well, what is it? A 14-minute power spike from White Lightning?
I don't think they're making it that far.
No.
Looks like they got one team fight left in them, and I don't see them any way they can win it.
No, the items are just... the difference in items is too much now.
Yeah.
Ezreal's rocking 3. Razakin's just one-shotting.
And Lux just gets solo killed by Orianna.
Oh!
Caitlyn dies as well, and that should just steal the game
that
right
should
there.
Be game.
They're just cleaning up top lane. They find Treebro.
Demon Monkey might lose his GA, but he does not care.
It doesn't matter. Zach should, they should just go for base now. They stop the recalls.
Demon Monkey trying to show dominance right now. Chasing after the Rek'Sai as Nautilus gets ulted in by the Urgot.
And Treebro
cannot even see his base fall.
Oh, Demon Monkey gonna die here? Oh!
He does get the consolation kill. He is 2-0 in the two kills in the only teams. And that is almost a perfect game to close out the series by InBloom, only giving up 2 kills.
Yeah. I think we need to, before we sign off here, I think we need to give MVP of the series out.
I mean, I don't think there's any question.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just go Razakin.
Was a monster that entire series.
Mm-hmm.
He just put on the carry pants even when his team couldn't win. He was still there popping off the entire series, destroying everyone. Getting multiple solo kills that game as Orianna.
Hey, see, look, it's not the champion, it's the player.
Dude, he solo killed someone who went Magi's first, okay? Alright.
Look at those damage charts, though. Boo, wow. Wow. That Nautilus didn't even get to play the game. Only doing 500 damage. That's tragic. Oh holy shit. Oh no. Alright. Well.
Don't worry, the Tom Kench did more damage than the Urgot.
Oh no. I don't think that's what you want to hear.
It was a tragic way to end the series by White Lightning.
Yeah, but that was a great series, to be perfectly honest. Definitely, everybody just played really well on the sides. even swapping between junglers, like InBloom just kind of pulled that out there at the end. Just completely smashing Game 5. There was no question which team played better in Game 5.
Yeah, the map play that White Lightning been having all series just fell apart, and InBloom just out skirmished them, got a lead, and closed it out real quick.
Yeah, but that is going to be the Crusaders. We're signing off and going to sleep because we have to be up in like 6 hours. So, good night, everybody. Have a good one, and congratulations to InBloom.